got is a learning game.
Yeah, let's start recording over here too.
What's that coming from? So what we've got. Okay, that's better. Jesus.
We gotta drop these guys right here. They could move 6 if I need them to.
Okay, so me and my opponent are doing a learning game. He is playing Thousand Suns in the Coven detachment. I'm going to be walking him through some stuff you can do to be playing better. Okay, you got your Zangors right back there. Awesome, on your home field. To the surprise of no one, I'm going to do the same thing with my intercessors. And you only have the Demon Prince with his 6-inch deep strike in reserve. Okay.
Yep. Never saw that move coming.
Shocking everyone, I'm sure. Alright, so like I said earlier, basically, like I know there's only one real spot, 2 real spots you can put Magnus. You can put him back here, or you can put him over here. Those are the only 2 spots you can really keep him safe. So I know he's probably gonna go in those 2 spots. Oh, and these guys are on foot. There's no rhyme. Okay. And yeah, like you're already measuring out like where you need to put them so they can get area denial and all that stuff as well. That's what you need to be doing.
Okay, we're gonna put these discos right here to be ready to score possible establish or area denial or any other good secondaries. Turn 1.
So basically, like a good rule of thumb for them, and if it's worth it, is if you can get 4 points and they die, perfect. Like
sweet.
There's no, but if it's like 2 points, not worth it. You need them to live because you don't have a whole lot of utility pieces. And you can't even really calculate. These guys are going to go into the middle and score me primary. There is no way in hell 4 goatmen in the middle of the board are going to live and score you primary.
Yep.
It's just not happening. Okay. I'm going to put my little combi lieutenant here. So to your comment about the Zangor Shaman, you don't, like you said, you don't really see him in a lot of competitive lists, but that is not the, like, there's nothing wrong with bringing him if you like it, right? So like we had a guy who just went 5-0 at an event with a fucking Hellbrute in his list. So like, just because it's not the exact cookie cutter build that everybody's running,
we're gonna drop these sectors right here to help secure this side of the map.
All right, sounds
they should
good. Just something to keep in mind. They are definitely visible, like, down this line of sight.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have really that many strong shooting.
That's true.
So I think anything that you would expose to shoot them, they would possibly survive, and I could kill it next turn, possibly.
Alright, my scouts are gonna go there.
Yeah.
So these guys move up a ton.
Sweet.
Good spot.
All right, we're gonna put the Predator here so he can move and threaten some firing lanes.
Sounds good to me. These guys have how far range on their little missiles? 36 inches.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I to not be right there. Okay.
All right, putting my shaman right here so he can sticky if I need to, and he's in a position where I can come out, cast some spells if I need to cast any spells.
All right.
Bjorn. This guy gives you a free CP, I think, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
-1 to wound if strength is higher than toughness. Cool.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm kind of worried about is these guys just blowing some shit up, which is why I've moved my stuff a little bit away from them.
Makes sense.
So for you, like something else to think about with their deployment, if all my infiltrators are basically already deployed, I would have held on to them until the very end. Because they're very threatening, and you can put them in a more or less aggressive deployment location once you've kind of seen, like, now that you know where my stuff is, these guys might be better off hiding right here so they can come out, surge, and then try to melt this Land Raider to death.
Yeah, so my worry was that by the time I put these guys down, you still had your scouts.
That's true too.
So
Yep.
because you have the scouts and the combi lieutenant, and you put the combi lieutenant down first, and so I was like, okay, well, if I don't put these sectars down somewhere where I can like utilize them pretty well, then I'm not gonna get a chance to. Because I wanted to put them, I did want to put them somewhere where they could probably threaten something like a vehicle, but I didn't want you to drop your scouts like somewhere like right here or something.
Yep, that is a valid concern. As long as you're thinking about stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
You are up, I believe.
All right. Let's see. You still have a tank that you could drop. Still have the gladiator and another squad of intercessors. You can drop turn 1. We will probably put these Songors about right here.
I'm gonna put my second squad of intercessors right here.
Okay. Also, I know I would probably get crucified for this on the T-Sun's Discord, but I took bolters with my rubrics because, yeah, because I mean, it makes sense because like a lot of times I take the flamers, and for these squads with the sorcerer, like I would say I almost never get to use the flamers, and then on top of that, they're not a really great Overwatch threat for 1 CP just for 3 flamers. So I figured, okay, well let me just try the bolters to see if I can get a little bit of extra damage, because I try to basically just thread the needle with the sorcerer, the aspiring, and the soul reaper cannon to get shots off. So I normally don't ever get good damage with the flamers, and I don't take infernal masters right now, so yeah, just trying it out. But yeah, I already know I'd get crucified for that shit on the T-Sun's Discord.
Yes, you would. I made a video about why you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
And 1 second, I got a phone call.
Yep.
Hello? Okay, sorry. The insurance guy was calling about my burst pipe.
Oh, no worries.
Okay.
Let's see here. So I'm not really too worried about any shooting. Don't want you hopping out of this Land Raider and mulching these guys for free, so
That's fair.
we'll just back them up just a tiny smidge, and I think they should be fine right there. Then we have these guys, which I think is probably going to help support this side.
So, a few things you need to... I guess you still have Magnus percent, but a few things you need to consider while we're doing this is this side of the board over here. You've got your Terminators over here, and that's fine. But once they move forward, there's going to be a big Thunderwolf Cavalry Terminator-shaped hole that you have no units over here to screen.
Yeah, so my thought process for their placement here is they have the crystal, so I was just kind of placing them over here to
it's
for
not,
one.
It's not about them being there. It's about just them being there.
Right. Yeah. I feel you.
Especially since you've got a whole bunch of stuff over here. It might be something that, like, you can fix this problem, right? Like, you've already deployed. But just remember that your goats cannot be downy. So you could pick them up and then put them over here if you have to like, fill in the hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is one of the weaknesses of Thousand Suns, is we have very few drops. So it's tough for you to screen. And still do all the other stuff you need your trash to do.
Let's see. I don't think putting Magnus over here with them is the play. I think I need to just stick with focusing on one side and then repositioning things.
Yeah, you have to be very careful with, like, you are running Coven, so Magnus is particularly safe. But you are one bad Gladiator Lancer round from Magnus having 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
So you definitely, if you're going to deploy him away from anything, make it somewhere that this Gladiator Lancer cannot shoot him. Right there, the only real angle would be if I, like, drove the whole way over here and shot down it, and I can't get there turn 1. So
I think he would be good over here.
yeah, he'll also be safe in that terrain. Because, like, I can drive out like this, 10 inches, but then I can't, like, yeah, because this piece of terrain blocks me. So,
Okay, I think we're all fully deployed.
And then something else to keep in mind for our fearless Thousand Suns, you are very slow, right? So, like, these guys, part of the reason why you might not be getting to use your flamers so much is 3 turns from now, they could get to here. 3 turns of full movement.
Yep.
So it's
Yeah,
definitely...
I think I have PTSD versus melee armies and deploying on the line. That's why I try not to put too much stuff fully forward. And then on top of that, we're in what is this, Dawn of War? So I was kind of nervous on deploying stuff a bit too far up.
You definitely don't want to deploy on the line. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You just have to you have to keep your rubrics safe, but still get some use out of them. Like, we are, unfortunately, especially when we're playing a rubric heavy list, we don't want to be in melee, but we basically have to get in melee to shoot anyone. So it can be a thing. All right, but that's enough about that. Let's select.
I rolled a 5.
Lock in your secondaries. I got a 1.
All right, so I will be going first. Okay.
So I will scout these scouts somewhere. Oh, well, you make your scout moves first because you're going first, and then I make my scout moves because I'm going second.
Yes. I think we're just going to move these guys. 6. And that will be the only scout move. I'm going to keep these guys right here.
Okay. I'm going to scout these scouts up into this ruin.
I think Space Marine Scouts are my favorite trash unit in the game.
They're really good. I'm awful at them. I'm also bad with the Sectar. And I need to get better. I keep getting them killed for no reason. Like,
yeah, and everyone says how good they are right now. I'm trying to learn how to use them better, too.
My problem is that, like, a lot of the advice I've given you is learned through my own mistakes, is I throw them away and get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
I am too aggressive with them. I need to be less aggressive.
Okay. Alright, so I think that's all your scout moves. Red going first. Get secondaries going. Call the Horde. That's a no-go. Assassination and bring it down. Probably the 2 single worst ones I could have got. Bring it down is probably not gonna happen. I could possibly get a line on this guy, but I don't think. There's no way I'm getting rerolls. This guy can move 10. He's not even in range for rituals. Yeah, it looks like we're probably not going to be scoring any secondaries. I mean, I probably could get to Bjorn here. Probably, actually not even, because I won't have LOS with how far these guys can move. I'll probably have to surge them, and then I won't even get 4 rerolls. Likeliness of him dying is very low because he has -1 to wound versus the Meltas and the missiles.
And if
yeah, I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably just end up ditching one of these for a CP. We're not gonna use any of our Grand Covenant attachment rules. Everything is screened pretty well, positioned pretty well. I would have to expose myself pretty hard to even try and score any of these secondaries, so we're not gonna use any detachment rule. All right. Magnus will be starting off in +2-inch movement aura.
Makes sense.
And I believe that'll be it.
Okay, yeah, and that's good use of all your pre-turn stuff. Something that people forget all the time is your stratagem that lets you pick a once per game ability has to also be done in the command phase.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that as well, but yeah, I don't have any good lines to get anywhere.
Nothing worth a CP to use it on right now. I like to use it on the Demon Prince to give him +1 to wound basically all the time.
Yeah.
Because like Strength 9 is just an awkward it's just not good enough, unfortunately.
Yeah. let's see. Could I get anything cheeky going turn 1 with the Terminators? Probably not.
I don't think
I
anything that would be worth them all dying immediately afterwards.
Yeah, because I mean I could drop them over here, probably bring it down. Maybe if I roll high, get assassination as well. You'll have intercessors over here. You could drop something turn 1. See, this is the pitfall I fall into, right? Because if this was just me playing by myself and I saw this, I'm 100% dropping my Terminators right here to try and kill this Lancer 100%. Maybe not kill the Bjorn, but if I kill him too, then that would be ideal. And then now I have full control of this side. I destroyed something that is a pretty big threat to my tank and Magnus, being the Gladiator Lancer.
So let's talk about this idea. You could do that, but and your Terminators will probably shoot Bjorn to death. And if I had to pick between the Lancer and Bjorn, I would shoot Bjorn. Yes, the Lancer is a threat, but Bjorn gives me a CP every turn, and like that's a huge fucking deal.
Realistically,
yeah.
you don't think that they could kill both? If I sent because what I would think, what I would have done in this situation is I would have dropped the Terminators. I would have doom bolted Bjorn, and then tried to finish him off with like rockets and maybe, depending on how much mortals he took, the anti-monster vehicle mine bullets, and then I would have just sent everything else into the Lancer.
So what's gonna fuck you up is that Bjorn does have this -1 to wound and his 5+ feel no pain.
Oh yeah, he does have a feel no pain, so then
Yeah,
that might not.
So the mortals aren't gonna necessarily like they'll if you get max on Doombolt and do 6 wounds, you'll do 4, which is half of his health, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think, but like, okay, let's say you do like max damage. Bjorn and the Lancer are dead. Now you've got 500 points of Terminators over here stranded for the rest of the game, and you did kill Bjorn, but he is like 120 points, and this Lancer is 160 points. So you're still not points positive with your Terminators.
Yeah,
now,
true.
if this was turn 2 or turn 3, and you were going to use your dev wounds, and the rest of your army was going to go off, I'd say absolutely.
Right.
That's when you want to use Crystal with them. It's on the turn where everything else is also going off.
Right. Makes sense. Yeah, because that is exactly what I would have done right here. I would have dropped these guys here. I would have tried to do as much damage as possible. Maybe if I'm super lucky, get a 9-inch cheeky charge onto these intercessors or something else that I maybe didn't kill. And then in my head, I'm like, all right, now you can only drop one thing max. Well, 2, I guess, because you could rapid at the end of this turn, and then you could drop something on your turn. So I feel like in my head, I would have been like, all right, well, I don't think you'll have enough stuff to kill all of these guys on your turn.
No, but even if I don't kill them, which you're right, I probably wouldn't be able to kill them this turn. You now have 500 points of Terminators that can only move 5 inches for the rest of the game, just walking menacingly at my home field.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the issues that I fall into all the time is I blow the Terminators too early. So yeah, we're not gonna do that this turn or this game.
Yep, that would be my advice. Now, again, if it was further into the game and there was a similar opening, maybe like take it but put them here, right? So you're trying to kill Bjorn, right? That's the point.
Yeah.
So it'd be better, honestly, to put them here to shoot at Bjorn, so that they can now go and do other things later.
Right.
But again, not right now. It's a bad idea to do right now.
All right, so we're not popping any detachment rules going into movement phase. Okay. I really don't need to expose anything because I can't even score any points. We are going to probably just put. All right, so we're gonna roll an advance for these Songors. Okay, sweet. They got a 6, so they can move 12. I think what I am going to do is do a little bit of move blocking. Let's try to make it a bit difficult for you to see them to shoot.
So an easy way to check coherency in TTS is if you give everybody a 1-inch bubble. If they're touching their 1-inch bubbles, they are 2 inches away.
Okay. We are going to put these robots into the terrain just so they can get a overwatch if need be. This Gladiator Lancer hitting on 4s, he probably won't kill these robots.
No, there's no way he can. He'll kill one, maybe.
So we're going to try and fit all of these guys fully within the terrain so they can overwatch if need be. See, we're going to stage these guys forward. Over just a little bit.
Okay.
These guys are chilling. Terminators are chilling. They should be safe from anything over here. We probably could try and take some pop shots with the Predator. We're gonna stage these guys up into this building, 1 inch away from the wall.
Okay. Oh. Oh no.
We're gonna move Magnus up.
Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't even have
Let's
chat
see
open.
here.
I am
Land Raider
so
won't be able to
bad.
get there.
Oh.
He should be safe right here.
Sorry, dude. I didn't even have
Let's
chat
see
open.
here.
I am
Land
so...
Raider.
Okay.
Everything
Hopefully
is
that should
screened
change
out
the
pretty
volume
well.
issue.
He can take some shots on the stuff over here.
And yes, we are going to crucify him.
Down here, perfect. We are going to... I think I'm going to keep the shaman right here. We're going to move these guys up. Oops, 6. So they do get the movement bonus. Okay, I don't want these guys to get shot for free. Got these guys over here. Alright, so there's really not much shooting, so we can just kind of move these guys up.
But I am going to play particularly not optimally, to be honest, so we can get some learning done today. And if anybody in chat has any questions, feel free to ask away.
What is my screening situation looking like really quick? Okay, we're good over there, so I can easily move the Predator tank. I can get a line about right there.
You definitely can.
We're just gonna move him about 6 inches there. Believe that should be good. Casino cannon, some possible shots on him. Terminator staying put.
So luckily, I never get any kills with the Predator Annihilator, so you will immediately one-shot the Gladiator Lancer. Those are those.
That would be great. That would be great. All right, so that's all movement. I don't know if you want to turn 1 rapid anything.
I do want to turn 1 rapid some stuff.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll take a look at the situation. So basically, you're pushing the side really hard. I've got some Terminators to worry about over here. But one thing that has kind of come to pass is that I can come down in the middle with some Terminators. Probably can't get to Magnus in a turn. But maybe I can. And because it's funny, we're gonna send in good old Ajax and attempt to do that thing. Because there's nothing really out here that can shoot them to death.
There is not.
Your Terminators can't quite see me. And Magnus can't see me. Because Magnus could fuck them up if Magnus could see them.
Yeah. Could surge him.
You could. You could come out further into the open. Yes, you could do that thing. Okay.
Yeah, that would also make the charge basically guaranteed.
Yeah, they're gonna land.
They are, a lot of these guys are 4 wounds also, so I mean, I don't have rerolls unless I throw rerolls on them. And then if I expose Magnus, he's probably definitely dying next turn. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. So yeah, you're wrapping them right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Going into shooting phase. Starting off with psychic shenanigans. We are going to start off with Temporal Surge. We're going to cast it on Magnus, from Magnus.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep, good use of his.
All right, so that is a 8. We'll go ahead and push just to get the guaranteed 6. Sweet. So we're just gonna move him away from these guys as much as possible. He cannot clear this, I'm pretty sure. Nope. Nope. He could go over here.
So, your Crimson... Oh, no, never mind. I lied. Go look, double check your Crimson King ability that gives you 2 extra inches of movement and see if it says only in the movement phase. Or if it says, like, adds 2 inches to all... If it says something like adds 2 inches to all normal moves, you are now making a 6-inch normal move with this power, so you would get 2 more inches because of that ability.
Huh.
It just depends on the wording.
Let's see here. While a friendly Thousand Suns unit is within 6 inches of this psyker, add 2 inches to the move characteristic of models in that unit.
Okay, so that will not help you here.
Yeah, no.
Yep, okay.
So, but I do think moving him here puts him further away. So I think we will do that.
Yeah,
Makes the charge.
We are now 16 inches away. So that is a 10-inch charge. Yes, much harder than what it was over here, which was like a 7.
Yep. Okay, so that will be that. I don't believe I have... Yeah, I don't have any more psychers in vision of anything. So that will be it for psychic abilities. Going on to shooting, it will basically just be... The Predator, I don't think I can see... Yeah, no, these guys... Yeah, no, that's clipping right there. So yeah, these guys can't see anything. So yeah, it's just going to be the Predator going into the Gladiator Lancer.
Sounds good.
No rerolls, because I didn't smack you with any psychic bullets. Starting off, just going down the line, nice. One havoc launcher shot, hitting on threes. Miss. Two inferno bolter shots.
I am not in range
Threes.
of the Inferno Bolter.
You are definitely not. Actually, I don't even think you're in range. Oh yeah, you were for the havoc launcher.
Everything
All right,
else is for the
so two regular last cannon shots, hitting on threes. Nice.
this is always how this goes for me.
The twin linked, hitting on threes, nice, perfect. All right, so that will be it for shooting phase. Going to no charges, no fights. I will be dropping. Let's see, you have like 5 characters, I think. There's a character.
I have
there,
a million characters. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll drop, bring it down for a CP. Hold on to assassination, and it'll go on to your turn.
Okay. So for your turn, now that we've gone through the first turn, some stuff that you should definitely be working on. I don't mind having the Chaos Predator come out and take some paw shots at the Lancer. It sucks it didn't work out, but you can never not try stuff like that, because you can never count on rolling 1, 1, and 2 over and over again. So
yeah,
that's a little bit of a thing. With Magnus running away from me, I think that's a good idea, but you could have probably moved him in such a way to be farther away from me and poked his stick out in such a way that you could shoot me. And maybe not get shot by my Lancer. So basically,
right.
Magnus's stick and his wings are a line of sight weapon. Like, it is a downside, but it can also be a huge upside. So,
Yeah.
2 things to think about with him. I do think it was a good idea to run away, but you could have run away and done some damage to me.
Right.
Having these guys out here like that, not a bad idea. Like, they'll probably die, but you need something to score primary, maybe. I don't think you can really afford to just have these guys chill in the back for very long, so be thinking about them. But they can teleport, and that is a bonus, and you don't want them to get charged by the Land Raider Redeemer. So, like, I get the idea, but just they can't just chill there forever.
Yep.
At the end of your turn, I am going to pick up my scouts. Am I going to pick up my scouts? Yeah, I'm going to pick up my scouts at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see what I get for cards. Do you have any questions? Yeah, first turn is usually pretty slow. Do you have any questions?
No questions so far, no.
Okay, so we got Defense Stronghold. Can't do that. But
Yeah.
okay, well, one of those is easy, and one of those is bad. All right. So, command phase, we are going to Oath of Moment. Do I want to Oath of Moment them or the Your Tank? We're going to Oath of Moment Your Tank.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? What could go wrong? Yep, Your Tank. Okay. These guys are going to move. They're going to bravely hide behind this wall.
Those guys are 1 inch faster than most Terminators.
That is true. So basically what I'm trying to do is make it so you can't blast them with Magnus back where you are. Like, yeah, there is definitely a way you can come out and see them with Magnus, but there's no real way for me to get to you, so I don't want to just die for free.
Yep.
And I don't want to be on an objective because I know that your rubric means will wallop me. Okay. These nerds with their free Overwatch. So I'm going to come forward in such a way that obviously this guy can probably Overwatch me no matter what. But I'm going to try to hide from the other two.
Yeah, I think it's only honestly this guy. I don't even think this guy could.
Yeah, that's the general idea, is to be like that. Okay. So if you would like to Overwatch me with that one guy, go for it.
I mean, I'm probably not going to Overwatch anything else, and it's free, so I might as well. Why not? Just one dude.
Okay, and it is free. If it wasn't
Yep.
free, I would definitely recommend not doing it.
All right. Believe yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
he could have
everything's
done
in
that as well.
range.
Or-
We'll do the heavy flamer first. Nice. One shot. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Then we'll do the missile rack. 1 hit. That will be wounding on 3s down to 4s, right?
Yep. 3's down to
Yep.
4s.
All right, so 1 wound. AP2 down to AP1, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, I am in cover.
Yep.
And I will pass my save.
Saves. Okay. And then 1 melt a gunshot. He is not in melter range. Hitting on 4s. Nothing. All right.
Okay. And these guys are my Oath of Moment. Oh no, the Lancer is. Okay, I need a token for that. Here we go. Because I will forget. Boop. And that's another thing. There's a bunch of really great tokens for you to use for your Thousand Suns buffs and debuffs. And then
Oh yeah, I
else,
think I.
And then something else to think about with Magnus. You could also screen him with like something else to think about in other matchups. Maybe you could use his move to like get these goats out to screen for him, or move these guys in a way that like you can move block me. Because how the powers work in sequence is you say Magnus is manifesting this power, and then you see the result. And once you see the result, you decide what unit you are targeting with it. So you don't even have to say Magnus is casting this power himself. You just say Magnus is casting this power and see what you get.
Sure.
Just some things to think about. Okay, these nerds are going to move up. Because eventually I will have to put people on that objective. This nerd's going to come out. Stand on that objective. I'm going to... I don't think there's any real shooting targets for him.
I do not want to get near this dude. 2 flame storm cannons.
He's going to drive out there. And yeah, you really don't want to get close to him. Okay, that's it for my movement for that. Do I want to bring in... Let me turn on my little handy dandy strategic reserve bubble. There's no real way I can bring them on and not just get shot to death by Terminators for free. Which we don't want. Oh, and I do get a bonus CP for Bjorn existing.
Yep.
Almost forgot about that. So yeah, these guys are going to walk in over here.
Okay.
And these guys are just going to chill. Actually, they're going to move up. All right. Oh, and this objective is sticky. All right, that's it for movement. Oh, man. Anchor, how do I get on the list to verse you? You just hit me up anytime, dude. Okay, actual shooting. I don't have any actions to do now. Let's check. Table quarters. And turn off. Oh my god, too many things. Yeah, I'm only in 2 table quarters, so we'll get 1 point. Thank God. Thank God.
Very nice.
Okay, so for shooting, I'm going to start with these heavy intercessors. They are going to shoot all their guns at these fucking goats because they can see this goat.
Yep.
Oh, don't do that. Oh my god. Okay. They're all going to shoot their guns at the same guy, so they get double shots. Hitting on 3s. The one thing in your army that I don't get lethal hits against. Strength 4, so wounding on 4s.
Nice.
4 saves.
Okay, so that'll be on the invuln. All 4 dead. We will kill off We'll kill off these 3 and this guy.
Okay. Buddy Bjorn is going to shoot at your robots. He's going to shoot the focused beam attack.
Nice.
It does. Oh, these guys have stealth, don't they?
Yes,
Okay,
so it
so-
still hits because it's hitting on
Yep.
2s, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
2's up to 3, so it does still hit. Strength 10, so on 3s. Alright, so that'll go through at AP3.
Saves.
Okay, and then the flamer. Oh, we're strength 5, okay. 3 saves at AP1.
Save 2 of them.
Okay, that is only 1 damage.
Okay.
Alright. Next up, we have this Land Raider Redeemer over here. He's going to shoot his assault cannon at these goats. Ooh, do I want to shoot the... I don't know. No, we'll shoot the goats. Because I don't think I'm in range of anything else. Yes, I am in range of the goats. Good. So, 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Oh, those were all... Those could have been lethal hits, so I'll have to remember to do that. Okay. We are twin linked. Okay, 1 dev, and then 3 saves at AP 0. And you do have cover.
So I save AP 0.
So you'll save 2 of those.
So I save 2 of them, and 2 go through from the dev. Is that 1 damage each?
Yep, 1 damage apiece. So
Sorry,
one guy will die.
Okay.
Okay. Ajax will shoot the Sectar. I don't think he's in range for his hammer. Nope. So he'll hammer a goat, and then the machine gun will shoot at your robots.
Okay.
Okay, it's strength 8, so that 2 will wound on your fucking goat.
It goes through. Was it 1 damage?
Yes, sir. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter against them, but...
Okay.
Assault cannon. Hitting on 3s, because -1 to hit. Alright, and then it was wounding on 5. So 2 dev wounds, and then 1 save at AP nothing.
Goes through, so 3 damage. This guy will die.
Okay. That is it for the shooting. And now for the charging. Bjorn is going to charge these nerds right in front of him. Maybe? Do we want to do that? We do kind of need to get you off the objective so you don't just get primary for free. Oh, no, we're not done shooting. I'm sorry. The Gladiator Lancer's going to shoot at your Chaos Predator. And then he's going to shoot his tiny guns at the Gores.
Okay.
So the 2 big shots into your Predator. I do have heavy because I have not moved. So 3
Yep.
on 2s, they both hit. Wounding on 3s, they will both wound. So 2 saves at AP4.
AP4 down to AP3. Saving on 6s. Okay, let's see if we can get one of them here. Nope, failed both of them.
Okay. That's
Ooh,
a lot
he's
of
dead.
damage. That's 16. Yeah.
Alright, he doesn't blow up.
So, yeah, that is the downside of doing chip damage into the Gladiator Lancer, because they are devastating. Like, they are much better tanks because Space Marines have better tanks.
Yeah.
So, you have to think about, is this chip damage worth potentially losing my whole ass fucking tank? But if you hadn't exposed the Predator, he would have shot the robots, and maybe all the robots would be dead, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, there's not Oh, there's 5, so there's enough for 1 blast. Okay, and then it's strength 4, so wounding on 4s. Okay, 4 more saves at AP nothing on your goats, and you will have cover.
Okay, so I saved 2, so 2 are dead.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to give him the combi bolters. That's hilarious. All right. I guess my lieutenant with the combi weapon will shoot them too. Why not? Okay. Well, he will fail to wound them. Okay. Now we're really done shooting. Charges. I'm not charging your little goats over there. Nobody's getting out of this thing. I guess we can have Bjorn charge these fucking Zangors. Why not? Oh, he's
Nice.
fucking angry.
Zooming.
So that would 7 to there. Okay. And I'm doing that so that after I punch them, I can pile into your nerds.
Yep.
And they can still, obviously, they can still melt on me. But
Yeah.
because they're vehicles. So we'll see how that all goes for Bjorn. Okay, that's it for charges. Oh, Bjorn. Oh my god, Bjorn's not going to kill all the goats. That's hilarious. 2 saves at AP2.
Save 1. 1 dude dies.
That is hilarious.
Alright, goats. It is your time to shine.
Well, at least you won't get that point anymore.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
2 chain swords, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 6s. 1 AP 0. That's
Ooh.
what I'm talking about. Goats. He bleeds.
Yep, he feels a pain.
Alright, and that'll be it.
Yep. Okay, so I will score 1 point for... Well, actually, am I fully... No, I'm not fully inside your fucking table quarter with him either. Okay, so yeah, 1 point for that, and then 5 points for the other one.
Alright.
So my plan that turn, or the thing I needed to do, was make sure you don't score any primary. So we accomplished... Well, not any, but like kept you off of this objective.
Yeah.
And then
Mission accomplished.
And then I've put myself into such a way where I know you can kill something, right? You can get me off of 1 of these objectives, but I don't think you can get me off of 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, let's see here. So starting off, pulling secondary. Whoa. That was lag. Hold on. Alright, this is going to have to get shuffled back in.
Oh, why?
It pulled 2 cards for some reason, so I can't move it.
So 1 second, I got you.
There we go, cleanse, and that has to, yeah, there you go. Alright, so we got cleanse and assassination. I don't really like cleanse here. 1 objective marker cleansed. I mean...
So you're gonna get assassinate because you're gonna kill Bjorn, or like you're gonna try really hard to kill Bjorn.
Yes. Let's see here.
Cleanse is much harder to do because it has to be stuff in no man's land, and you're not really in a position to do that.
All right. So what we are going to do is.
And you also need to... Are you using any of your army abilities?
Yeah,
all
contemplating. First off, let me go ahead and see what screening is looking like. All right, so I am thinking, what is the damage looking like on these Terminators? They do 2 damage. So start of turn 3, Magnus will be in. Let's see here. I think if I do that, this guy can't get to him.
Yeah.
Magnus can move 14. So I think I can actually get him there. What does he look like right here? Okay. So yeah, I think that'll actually be good. We can do that. Yeah, so so the Terminators are coming up.
Okay. You don't want them to be in a big pile?
No. Dev wounds. I mean, I think that would be good for that. Put it into there. Alright, so yes, we will pop dev wounds this turn.
Okay, so
So
he
we
can't
are
anything
on
here.
dev wounds.
That's a misplay, I think. He doesn't really need the dev wounds right now.
They are brave.
Brave little boys.
Alright. Dev wounds +1. These guys are gonna.
So you've got 2 things to think about with your movement phase for this turn, right? So you've got Bjorn locked in melee combat with these fucking goats, right?
Yep.
So that's a benefit and a downside. The last thing you're going to do in your movement phase is run these Zangors away from me.
Yep.
You don't want to do it early because I can't overwatch you with big guns never tire.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So yeah, it's because Warhammer can't write rules for timing. So big guns never
So
tire.
as long as I stay in combat with you, you can't overwatch any of them move. As long as I move these guys last. Okay.
Correct. So, but you do want to remember to move them so that you don't get that -1 thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So just
All right.
something to think about.
Yeah. So cool. We're in dev wounds. Terminators are up. Did the battle shocks. I believe that is it. We are going to also spend. What did I spend a CP on? Could have sworn I was supposed to have 4.
There you go.
Ah. Okay, perfect.
I just
so
had
yeah,
to click it over to your turn.
Gotcha. We will spend 1 CP to sticky our home.
Okay.
Going into movement phase. All right. We are going to start off.
So the problem he's going to run into is that I'm going to hold this objective just forever. Because what's going to happen is on my turn, my scouts are going to walk onto this. And he has no way of getting over there really for the rest of the game.
Closest target. So I think. Okay, I think we can play around that.
Now he's worried about my blood surge. Which is
all right, so we are going to move. Oh, and I think I never chose Magnus's ability. I think we're going to do. We're just gonna keep him on -1 damage.
Okay, and also these guys can't blood surge. It only applies to Wolfen and Blood Claws.
Wolfen and Blood Calls, got it. All right, so that makes things a bit easier to deal with. All right, so we're gonna start off. We're going to move these. Yeah, we're going to move these guys out 6.
Now, I do have Thunderous Pursuit as something to keep in mind. So, like the Terminators, if you end a move within 9 inches of them, I can move them 6 inches.
And that cannot end in engagement though, right?
True, but like basically what I'm saying is, if you move Magnus out to shoot them with one cheeky point of his stick, I can just shuffle 6 inches the other way.
Gotcha, gotcha.
This is the only Space Marine detachment I've ever played that doesn't have Armor of Contempt.
Yeah, all the because I think it's the same for what Blood Angels, Black Templars, I think Dark Angels as well.
Yeah, oh my god, my words just turned off. Ragefield Onslaught has Armor of Contempt. The Blood Angels list that I used in the last tournament.
Oh, nice. Cleansing one objective. That I'm not sure. I'll have to cleanse 2 for 5. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to 5. You know what? We might. Let's see. These guys can move 6. Nah, they're not gonna make it over there to be able to do an action unless I surge them. These guys can move 10, 5, and then 5. One guy could get on there, I think.
And one guy is enough to out OC me.
All right, so we are going to let me save the position for these guys just in case.
And you're out of Land Raider Redeemer Flamer as well.
Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna put this guy right there. 7, 3, good right there. We're going to move Magnus up 14. Get him wholly within this. So I think at this point he can shoot basically anything, no matter what the angle is. He is 1.5 inches away.
Okay, I am gonna reactive move.
All right.
That is 1 CP, and basically what I'm gonna do is fuck up your whole plan, right? Because all I have to do is move one guy onto this objective, and now I will out OC you on it. So now you have to like kill all of my dudes basically. Because you're right, there is nowhere I can hide now. Like, there's no world in which I can hide from Magnus's stick because the angle is just the world.
Yeah.
But I can just put all of my Terminator OC on here, and you'll probably kill them anyway. But
is it flats? Is it flat 6 or D6 for the reactive?
It is flat 6 for them because they are Space Wolf infantry. If they were not Space Wolf infantry, I would have to roll.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. CTF, so they're just gonna go over there.
Gotcha. Okay, let's see. These moved. These moved. Shaman. We are going to be. Yeah, I think. Don't need temporal surge right there. Okay. These guys are staying put. Shaman. 1, 2, 3. Shaman is not needed. We're going to roll in advance for these rubrics right here in the back. We're going to move them so they can just screen better in that corner. Roll a 5 so they can move 11. Just going to put them over here.
So we've moved into the shooting phase?
Say that again?
We're casting spells now?
Oh, no. I'm still in the movement phase.
Okay. Oh, you advanced them. Okay, got it.
Yeah. That should be good.
Yep.
Okay, those guys are going there. Shaman and the Songors are going to stay put. This spot is pretty wide open.
That it is.
Yeah, you can get pretty close. I think if I drop them right there, that should be fine. All right. These guys will stay put. So that will be it for my regular movement. We're gonna see where we can drop these Terminators. I don't even want to mess with this Land Raider. I do need to clear off this middle. They can't really fit right there. Let's see if I can fit them right here.
You're also gonna want to consider the Overwatch as well.
Yeah. This is my circle actually.
Yeah, this one's fine. That's you. Yeah, all the other ones are me.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna probably put these guys actually strung out over here.
Okay. Okay. So we've successfully baited out the Terminators. They use their once per game ability to teleport to move.
That guy fit right here. No, he cannot. Oh. Man down.
Gorman.
Yeah, no, that guy cannot fit right there.
Yeah, that guy's gonna have to move if just a little bit. He is still in range of me. All right, now you're good.
Put these guys in the back. Shift these guys over a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Good enough for government work.
Dropping the Terminators right there, and I do believe that that is everything moved. Yep, Sectars are gonna be chilling right there still. Actually, damn, I was supposed to. You know what? I was supposed to move these Sectars before. Okay, well this is still okay because I'll have something on here. Also, I only score one. I only held my home, so that gives me what, three
Yep.
victory points. Okay. And then you know what? I completely forgot about moving these guys too. I didn't move the Sectars, and I didn't move these guys, and that's supposed to happen before I drop these Terminators.
Go ahead and move them. It's totally fine.
These guys fall back. Okay. So that'll be the end of movement if you wanted to rapid anything.
I do want to rapid stuff.
Go ahead and clear those.
The thing is, Logan's ass is so fat. Obviously, he can't even go there because that's more than 9. We gotta back up.
That guy's base is huge.
Yeah, he's bigger than Bjorn. It's obnoxious. How do I want to do this? Oh, we'll make you split fire. That's fine.
Let's see here. This really puts a wrench into things.
Yeah, we'll chill right here.
These guys are completely out of sight range. Only that guy can see. These guys probably have to get...
So I will say
Yeah.
that your scarabs, like, they're gonna have a they're gonna have a great time. Like, don't worry too much. 10 scarabs will kill half the game.
Yeah.
And we are trying to burn Prospero.
So...
Oh yeah, for sure.
Only thing I'm worried about
definitely
are these
understand.
guys over here now. Brother Logan.
That was the idea.
So now I gotta make a decision on if I want to fully commit to taking the stuff off the middle so that I can deny you points, or possibly trying to kill Logan's squad and then hope that I do a good amount of damage with Magnus into these other Terminators.
So I need to check some stuff. Give me 1 second. Okay, I don't think that's gonna matter. Yeah, no, he's gonna chill right where I put him. We're not gonna cheat. But some of your dudes can't really. Oh, they can all see him. He's fat. And he's in this train feature. So yeah, your whole squad can see Logan.
Well, I was thinking if I was going to fully commit into them, I would probably Temporal Surge to make sure I am able to see all of them if I wasn't able to.
No, you can all see Logan. He's a big fat boy.
Alright, so...
And yeah, we are reenacting the
movement phase is over. Going into shooting shenanigans, starting with psychic stuff. We are going to throw Doombolt at Bjorn
All right.
from Magnus. That is a 10. We'll go ahead and push for the guaranteed upgrade, and then you will take 5.
We'll take 3.
Yep. He feels 3 of them. All right. Then we will be doing Temporal Surge. Now, the question here is... I don't think I need AP versus you. It won't matter for him. Yeah, these guys are saving on 4s. -1 to wound. I don't think I'm going to need AP on any of the targets that I'm shooting at.
So
we only need...
something to consider. These guys will get cover from your scarabs because I'm obscured from this guy back here. These guys back here. So I'm saving on 2s. With cover, you're shooting me with AP2 stuff, so your AP2 is actually going to put me saving on a 3 without the AP spell. If you want to put me on my invols, you are going to have to use the AP spell.
Right.
And same with these guys. These guys are in cover because they're in the ruin.
Yeah, these guys will get it regardless, no matter what I do. So we will go on to rerolling hits. I honestly kind of want to... I feel like this is a bait. I feel like if I go for these guys, I'm probably not going to kill all of these guys, and you're just going to score on here. I think it would probably be better to just deny points. So we are going to just then make it a little bit harder for you for that charge. All right, so we're going to Temporal Surge. I think that is more important than the AP here. So we will do... Damn, but if I do that... These guys are 4 wounds each. I'm definitely not killing these guys only with Magnus.
Oh no, there's no way Magnus okay,
right.
He could kill them, but probably not.
Alright, so we're going to do Temporal Surge then on the Scarabs.
Okay.
We are going to cast it from the Scarabs themselves. That is a 7. We will channel... That is a 9, so it will just be D6 up to 5. That is 3. That is okay for what we're trying to do. All right, and then lastly, we'll do AP onto these Wolfguard Terminators as well, and that will come from Magnus for his last spell.
Okay.
So that is a 9. We'll just keep it there because that gives me plus 1 AP versus those guys. So I think that should be good enough. And then we will go on to shooting. We will start the party off with.
Did you do your hit rerolls somewhere?
Oh yeah, you're right. Hit rerolls. Yeah, we'll throw it on to the Terminators coming from the other sorcerer in the Terminator squad. That is an 8. We'll go ahead and push. That is upgraded, but we do take mortals. We take 2. We'll put it on this guy back here. Then we will go into shooting. Starting off, we'll start off with the Sector robots, see if they can finish off Bjorn here.
Okay.
Starting off with the Heavy Flamers.
We're gonna have Bjorn do some smoke popping,
All right.
which won't affect the flamers, obviously, but
Wait, that's crazy. He gets smoke?
he should. Let me make sure. Yep, he does have smoke.
Yeah, he does. How come our walkers don't get smoke, man?
Because only the Imperium has war gear.
Jesus. All right. So strength 5, wounding on 5s. 2 AP 2s. Ignores cover.
Pass one, fail one.
All right, and feel no pain. He does not feel it. All right. Missile racks. Hitting on 4s.
Up to 5s from
Up to
smoke.
5s. That is going to be wounding on 3s. Down to 4s.
Yep.
Yeah, down to 4s. 2 AP 2s.
All right, it's AP1 because smoke gives me cover, so I save both.
And then the Meltas, hitting on 4s, down to 5s. 1 goes through. Strength 10, wounding on 3s, down to 4s. Does not go through.
All right.
All right, no worries. That's why we have some other stuff here. So then we'll go on to this Rubric squad with the Sorcerer.
I do think that's a little bit greedy.
Sorcerers once per game ability, so we're not going to use that. You are on the objective, so I get full rerolling wounds. Even though I don't have any flamers. All right, so starting off, we will do the bolt guns, hitting on 3s.
Smoke lasts the whole phase.
4s, and 2 lethals. So 2 AP2s, ignore cover.
I'll fail both. It's 2 damage apiece, right? Or 1 damage apiece, right?
1 damage, yep.
I will feel a pain.
Feels 1. Okay. Moving on to the Soul Reaper, hitting on 3s, 4s. I mean, wounding on 5s, devs on 6s, rerolling. We will just reroll both of these. Okay, and nice, into a 4 and a 1, exactly. All right, so anti-infantry mine bullets hitting on 4s, 2 lethals at AP 3, ignores cover.
I'll fail both of those too. 1 damage apiece.
Yep.
I'll feel both the pains.
All right. And then lastly, that'll be Pandemic Delusion. 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. No, or 4s, sorry. Sustain. Strength 5, wounding on 5s, rerolling. Devs on 6s. All right, so 2 devs and 3.
Okay. So the 2 devs and then the 1 that I failed, and it's 1 damage apiece. All right, he is dead.
Cool. Mission accomplished.
He does not explode.
All right.
I always confuse hazardous and explosion in my brain.
Yeah, like if I roll a 1, I'm like, oh, I exploded. Like, nope.
That will give you assassinate as well.
Yep. All right, so then we will go on to. We'll do the Terminators next. Yeah, all that stuff on that side's done. We'll do Terminators next. They will be going all into the Wolf Guards, everything.
Yep.
I do believe everything is in rapid.
Yep.
Yes, yes, cool. All right, so we'll start off with the bolters, 36 shots. We are going to use the Lord's +1 to hit on them as well, so hitting on 2s, re-rolling, fishing for 6s, nice.
So it doesn't matter particularly because like we're playing a friendly game, but you have to declare the Terminator Lord's ability at the start of the shooting phase. So something to think about.
Gotcha. All right. Wounding on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be 21 AP3s.
Mm-hmm. And see, and that's why you cast the AP1 spell. All right, so 12 failed.
Okay. Missile racks. Honestly, let's see. That could have. All right, cool. Rerolling the 1. All hit, 2 lethals. Wounding on. Are these guys -1 to wound also?
Yep.
All
They're
right,
not
so
as
wounding...
good as yours, but they are -1 to wound whenever your strength is higher than their toughness.
Yeah. So it goes from wounding on 2s down to 3s. So 3 AP3s.
I'll fail 2.
Soul Reaper Cannon. We will reroll the 1s. I'll be wounding on 5, so we'll just actually fish. That's cool. Strength 6, wounding on 5s, down to... Sorry, wounding on 3s down to 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Devs on 6s. So 9 AP3s.
I'll fail 1.
Okay. Anti-infantry mine bullets. All hits. All 3 devs.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay. So that is the Terminator's done. That will just leave Magnus. We're probably just, yeah, he's just out of range. So we'll just put everything into the, wait.
Yeah, I ranged him too.
Oh, he's out of range. All right, so that, well, at least I out-OC him, right? So I guess that's
yeah,
okay.
You can cleanse the objective now.
Okay, so yeah, and then these guys will be cleansing.
And sadly, you can't have the Zangors cleanse because they fell back.
Yep. Yep. I do believe that is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that will be the end of shooting. You know what? Nah, I don't think that's... I mean, I have 3 CP. I could... When does that happen? Because I probably missed it.
What are you trying to do?
See when Devastating Sorcery activates. I can't remember if it's at the beginning of the shooting phase. Here it is. Your shooting phase and 1000 Sun Psyker unit that has not been selected to shoot. So I could use it on Magnus. He would get range of the Land Raider. I'm not sure how much damage. You know what? I have 3 CP. I could just spend 2 and I'll still have 2 next turn. So I think I will go ahead and spend 2 CP for Devastating Sorcery. So that I get the extra range and he can tag this
Okay.
Land Raider.
Sounds good.
Alright, Magnus. Doing the blast first. D6 plus 3, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling.
Luckily.
Yeah. Strength 6, so wounding on 6s. Re-rolling, devs on 6s. Okay, so nothing there. Gaze of Magnus. Nice.
There you
Hitting on 2s.
So he got the
Nice.
extra range.
And strength 11, so
because
wounding on 5s. Devs.
he got the extra range because Devastating Sorcery adds 9 inches to your range as well. Most people only use it for the hit and wound rerolls, but it does give you more.
Use down to AP ones, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll take 1.
Right, so what is that? 9 damage? That's not bad.
Nope, not bad at all. Definitely worth 2 CP.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that'll be the end of yeah, that'll be end of shooting phase now. No charges, no fights. I score. Also forgot to score primary again. I gained 3 points because I did not control that one. I need to stop forgetting that.
We're still on turn 2.
Oh, is it turn 2?
Yeah, we're still on turn 2.
Oh, you're right. Okay, cool. So yeah, I already got the 3 points for that. Assassination for 5, and then cleanse completes at the end of my turn for 2, and then that will go on to you.
Okay. So yeah, that was one thing I was going to point out to you without the Devastating Sorcery, is like Magnus had nothing to shoot. You did use Devastating Sorcery, so that was fine. But I would have shot Magnus first at the Terminators, right?
Yeah, because
C,
then
and then see
I
how
rolled.
much split firing you could do.
Yeah, I just thought about that too after the fact because I could have activated Magnus first. He might have been able to do a lot of damage to the Terminators, and then I could have basically dedicated less of the Terminators onto these guys, and then more onto something else to do more damage. So yeah.
For sure. Okay.
All right.
For that turn for you, something to think about in the future. That was the big one. You do your rituals really well. Like you have a plan. We talked about it, and like but would you have remembered that you were giving yourself more AP high, like because you were obscured? If I hadn't said anything.
Yeah. I definitely would not have. No.
Yeah. So that's the thing you need to think about, and then then that really helped you. Like if I had one more armor save, I would have had I probably would have lived with some Terminators with +1 to all my armor saves.
So question.
Go ahead.
Does it not, when you get cover, it doesn't go by per model as long as one of my guys is granting you cover?
It depends. Okay, so I'm gonna move your Terminator. If this guy's back here, my whole unit is obscured from him, so my whole unit gets cover.
Right.
Now, if I had been let's say I was like this with one guy, and you were out where you were, then I would have had to have taken all my cover saves on him first, and then no one else would have gotten cover. So that's sort of the thing. But if one of your guys is obscured from all of my dudes, I get cover from all of your shooting.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so I have none of that to make because everybody who got shot died. No prisoners in display of might. Okay. I will score primary here and here.
Yep.
So I will get 8. So, and another problem that you're going to have now for the rest of the game is there is no way you are ever going to get over to this objective to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Like this, I just have this for free now. And I'm going to basically bottle you up into this portion of the map, and you're never probably going to get into the middle again either. Because a billion guys are about to come out of this Land Raider.
Yeah.
Speaking of... There's 12 inches of Land Raider. Oh. And then all my guys are going to come out. Oh, we are Oath of Momenting the Terminators. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't think I can do this. I might have to back up just a little bit. Okay. Oh, not that guy.
He wants to join in the party.
Him and all of his friends. And then I made a mistake there. I should have moved Logan first.
Are these guys able to be overwatched when they come out?
So yes, that is them setting up at the end of the move. You can overwatch them, but you are in Logan's Vectora.
So it would be 2
It'd be
CP.
2 CP to do it.
I don't think that's worth it because they're gonna die regardless. Space Wolves. Oh yeah, they do actually. I'm about to say you guys don't have sticky, but yeah, you do with the intercessors.
Yep. I need to do something about these 2 fucking nerds. Well, I've got to move him anyway because I can't see Magnus, so... No, that's not worth it. Okay, that's it for my movement. I've got some Thunderwolves to bring in. Okay, and then I think my scouts are gonna... They're gonna come in over here. Because you can't rapid the Demon Prince in at 6.
Yep. Did you decide if you're going Phalanx or Coven for the next tournament?
It really depends. I get the benefit of seeing what everybody else picks before. So basically, if we have 4 people running Coven again, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, makes sense.
I am obligated at some point to play a silly list called Magnus Plays Duck Hunt. But I'm
Was
not
that the
gonna
one
do
with the
that
3?
anytime.
Is that the one with the all the mutoliths?
It's Magnus, 3 Mutiliths, and 3 Lords of Change. And I am not playing that in a serious for points score tournament.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just not doing it. Okay. Yeah. There's no real way I can... Do I really care about these intercessors? No. They're just gonna chill. Alright. Okay, that's it for movement. If you would like to rapid ingress your Demon Prince, go for it.
Here. Yeah, I think I will drop him.
Okay.
He should be pretty safe right here from anything.
Yeah. Rotate him so his wing's not over here, because the Lancer can see the wing. Yeah, just do that and you're fine. Because it doesn't matter if his wing hangs into the terrain, it just mattered that it was like visible out here.
Okay, so if the wing is in the terrain like this, you don't technically have line of sight of him?
Yeah. So like you can overhang and stuff doesn't count. And someone's gonna tell me I'm wrong, I'm sure. But like, so for Magnus, right? It matters. There was like an FAQ. I'll look it up and I'll get back to you later. But yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Like your bits can overhang the outside of the board too.
Yeah, that one I saw, but you just can't draw LOS from the bits that are hanging off.
Yep.
All right, so yep, that'll be my rapid.
Okay. On to the shooting. My combi lieutenant's gonna shoot these gores over here. Oh, something you could, something else to think about as well. You're rapiding in your demon prince. You know I'm going to try to kill these gores to keep you off of primary, and I don't have any army abilities to hurt you more. Put the demon prince on the objective.
Yeah, true.
Like, you can go ahead and do it, but like that is a thing. That's a
yeah, that makes sense.
Securing 5 points. You're not giving up positioning. You're not getting shot by the Lancer, which is what you're trying to hide from. Like that is a thing you want to do.
Yeah, for sure. Good call.
Okay, and now it's pointless to shoot now, but I'm going to shoot them anyway because I just want to get rid of them. But he only has one shot. He misses. Okay, moving right along.
tried.
Gladiator Lancer is going to shoot his big guns at Magnus and his anti-fly guns at these nerds over here, if he's in range. Oh, Magnus flies too. Never mind. We're shooting everything at Magnus. I definitely play Thousand Suns all the time. Oh, I forgot to model the gun. So.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say, aren't these guys missing some guns? This guy and the Land Raider.
The Land Raider's not missing much. This guy's missing a bunch of his little puny guns. It's fine. Okay, we hit Magnus twice, and then we were strength 14, so wounding him on 3s. Oh, that's a lethal hit. And so that's 2 saves at AP 4.
AP 4. Looking for 4s. Save both.
All right. Two more saves. AP 0.
1 goes through.
1 damage.
All right.
And then the anti-fly guns. 2 lethals. I have it memorized. 3 saves. AP 0.
Nice.
You're fine.
Save all 3.
Yep. Okay, that's it for the Lancer. These guys, the 2 nerds that can see are gonna show the 3 guys that can see are gonna shoot the divining spears out here.
All right.
Four, 5 saves. AP Onion Bowl.
Save 2. Take 3.
Okay. Shooting. Oh, more shooting. Ragnar and his Blood Claw buddies are going to do some split firing. These nerds over here are going to shoot this spear, these 4, and then everybody else is going to shoot the scarabs. With 3 more saves on your bow or your spear goat. Cool. Okay, that's 3 lethals. Alright. 5 saves. AP, nothing.
One goes through. This guy is dead.
Alrighty. The Blood Claws have sustained hits from Ragnar. Do they? Am I lying to you? I think Ragnar just gives himself sustain. Reroll wound. Oh, I get wound rerolls. Got it. Alright. More shooting. Does Logan even have a gun? I don't know.
He has a storm bolter.
Look at that. Look at him go. Well, all his hits were lethals. So 4 saves, AP, nothing.
Another one goes through.
All right. And then the assault cannon. Strength 6, so wounding on 4s. 1 dev, 3 saves at AP, nothing.
Save all of them. Take 1 damage from the dev.
Okay. And then Mr. Handy Dandy Land Raider Redeemer. He's going to shoot his assault cannon at your goats way the fuck over here. Magnus is out of flamer range, so I guess we'll flamer the scarabs.
Alright. Alright, strength 6, so on 4s. 8 saves, AP2, ignoring cover. On my 4 up. Ooh. So that is 1 guy, this guy dead, and then 2 more guys dead. Okay.
The assault cannon is a strength 6, so wounding on 3s. Okay, 2 devs and then 3. Oh, these guys are just dead. The 2 devs.
Yeah, these guys are dead.
Alright, that's it for shooting. Now for the charges. I'm going to charge with Logan first. 5, I don't think that'll do it. Yeah, that will do it. Okay, well, we have to do this guy first, basically. Okay. I probably should have rerolled that. Oh well. Ragnar and his buddies.
Whenever my brother re-rolls a successful charge,
Yep.
it fails.
Okay, well,
See, you would have rolled that 3, and then they would have failed. All right, these Terminators eat all of these.
And this is why we roll up literally right on top of people when we make charge moves, so that if it's a 3, it doesn't fucking matter. These Thunderwolves are going to charge the Zangors over here.
Yep. This is where the high roll comes, so you're good.
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
These guys can't charge anything. No other charges. Yep, that's it for the charges. Okay, you don't have enough CP to interrupt me. I will spend a CP to make Ragnar's guys +1 to wound.
Okay. +1 to wound, re-rolling wounds. Yeah, these guys are dead.
Okay, we'll start with Ragnar's unit first. Actually, do I want to start with Ragnar's unit first? No, these guys are too far away for me to pile in. Yeah, we'll start with Ragnar's unit first. No, because then you can pull guys away in such a way that I can't fight. Okay, we're going to start with Logan.
I think you still could though, because you made a charge move.
Yeah, but it would have
So-
been, depending on how you killed people, like only one Terminator would have been able to fight.
Well,
if this guy
okay,
was
yeah, I
dead.
see what you mean. Yeah.
And this guy's still not going to be able to fight, basically. And this is why we like Logan's fat base, is because him touching, let these three guys touch him and fight him.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so these guys are going to punch. I don't think Logan gets any rules on his charge. No, no special rules. Okay. We'll start. Is anyone wounded in here anymore?
Nope.
Okay, we'll start with the axe of Mordecai on the strike. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling. Okay, they all hit, and those are lethal.
Gotta love Oath of Moment.
We do. And then we are strength 8, so normally 3s, but to 4s. Fuck yeah. 3 saves at AP 2.
How much damage?
3 apiece.
2 guys dead.
Mastercrafted. Is anybody hurt now, or did that just kill it?
Nope. Yeah, it just kills 2 guys. Yep.
Okay, well, then we'll do our next damage 3. Relic Great Axe. They all hit. 1 lethal. Wait, no, he hits on 3s. Nope. Yep. Okay, now they all hit. That's a dev. 2 saves on your invul.
Save both, and 1 guy dead from the dev.
Mm-hmm. Six more saves, and this is from the Master Archive of Power Weapons, AP2. So on your invul again, these are damage 2. The game's going good.
Save 3, 3 goes through, so do 2 damage each. 1 guy's dead, other guy's on 1.
Okay, that's it for the Terminators. Alright, Ragnar and his friends. Actually... Yep, I'm gonna pile in Logan into these nerds. Because I can't enter. I guess I can enter engagement range, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, this guy. Fuck it. All right. Okay, all these guys should be able to fight.
Yep.
Ragnar gets +2 hits. All right, hitting on 2s with sustain and lethal. We're gonna reroll all those.
Hell yeah.
All right, the strength 6, so on 4s with reroll wounds. Okay, so Ragnar gets 6 hits that go through at AP3.
Save all of them.
Fuck yeah. And then 40 Astartes chainsword attacks that are... Oh, I am +1 to wound. I forgot all about that. Okay. So, these are sustained hits and lethal as well. Nope, just lethal. Trying to cheat.
Good God.
And hitting on 3s. Okay. Those are all my lethals. We are strength 4 up to strength 5, so wounding on 4s. 25 saves at AP fucking 1.
I think everyone's dead. Wait, 6, 8 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's on 2. He's alive. 7, 8. Yep.
Okay.
Soul Terminator. Is that all your fights? I believe.
Yep, and now your Zangors get to punch Logan.
All right. Do I really want to pile in? I mean, it doesn't really. Nah, it's not gonna matter. I don't think. These guys gotta be kind of awkward, anyways. Nah, yeah. I'm just gonna keep them right here because it's gonna be really weird.
Okay.
We're just gonna smack with these two guys.
Hey, your 2 Gores smacking Bjorn is the only reason he died, because he took 1 wound and died with 1 wound, so...
Yeah. Alright, so hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s.
Yeah.
Nice. AP 0s.
Alright, they're good.
Saves all of them. Alright, and then my Terminator Lord into the Blood Claws. 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 1 miss. Strength 6. Wounding on 3s. 1 dev. And 2 AP 1s.
Okay. 1 dev and then 2 AP 1s?
Yep.
Pass both.
Save both. And then just 1 damage from the dev, and then that'll be it.
Okay. Look at him with all his friends.
he wanted to be part of the party.
There's no party like a Blood Claw party. Okay. I will score Display Might and no Priz. I killed them on the objective, because no Priz is just on the objective, right? And I did not... I killed the Gores on the objective. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no
Yep.
Priz is just anywhere.
Yep.
Okay, so I get max for that. And then I get 4. Okay. And the reason I get max for no Priz is because having killed all of the Terminator Lord's friends, that unit counts as a unit.
Yeah, yep, yeah. And then you killed the other 2 squads, yeah.
Mm-hmm. In case you were wondering how I got to 5 instead of 4.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn. So let's look at the board state. Yeah, you're in a rough spot.
Yeah, these Thunder Wolves. Do they have Lance?
No.
No. Okay.
They get... So they have...
They do have
Thunder's
3
charge.
damage.
Yeah, they do damage 3 on the charge.
Okay.
So
Alright,
the problem you're... Like, let's talk through it for a second, right?
Yep.
So the problem that you're going to find yourself in is we're playing Lynchpin. I'm going to just swarm your home objective. Right? Like, there's no way you kill enough stuff over here for me to not take this.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to run away on points for the rest of the game. I don't really have an answer to the Demon Prince. So, like, you can come down, kill these intercessors, come over here, kill these intercessors. But that's 2 turns. So that's putting us at turn 4 before you really get over here and take this away from me. And by then I could have done something about it, probably.
Right.
And part of the reason why you're finding yourself in this problem is that these rubrics are so far out of position, they can't really shift to help as much as they might have if they had been over here. Or if they had been over here, I couldn't have dropped the whole world on this side of the map and run at you.
Yeah. So the problem that I always find with that, especially with deployments like this, is that since I don't really have a lot of drops, I don't like trying to spread my forces out too thin. So I try to focus on one side of the board. That's why I only dropped the Terminators over there. I actually probably could have dropped like one of these Marine squads more like around here in the back. because they could have been safe back here, and then I could have easily moved them out to help support that side.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, that's what ends up normally happening. I just get nervous that my stuff is just spread out too thinly.
it is an art, obviously, and like I left this side really thin, and you took it, but not as fast as I overran you over here, right? Like
Right.
so I had just enough stuff to delay you for a turn, whereas
Right.
you just immediately see. You can't just immediately seed a whole objective if you can help it. Something that will help with the screening as well. Like you're playing into me, you know I'm a very deep strike heavy list. You've got 20 foot goats. Just daisy chain them across your whole backfield.
Okay, so for this like Dawn of War and the tipping point, I think it is.
Yeah, they're really good. They could have screened your whole backfield and just. I'm not going to waste time shooting at them while they're back there.
Right.
That does run into some problems that you're going to have where it's like now you're also having to deal with the fact that I'm running at you with a Land Raider and it's harder to zone that, right? But my Land Raider's fat and 3 goats on disc can jam him up as well.
Yeah, because that was my other thought process was I was thinking about putting Terminators over here, one squad of Marines here to support them, and then a squad of Songors over here too to kind of move up and move block the Land Raider. But I ended up deciding not to do that.
Yeah, it is a thing you could have done. It's something to think about.
Yeah.
We're going to keep playing. I'm just going through some stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, these guys basically accomplished nothing the whole game. They're just going to die having done nothing.
Yeah. That
Because you don't need them, right? You don't need them OC on the home objective. So you could have done something a little bit more with them too. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
makes sense.
go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. Let's see what we draw. Area denial not happening, I don't think, and engage on all fronts. I mean, area denial's probably not happening.
No. I mean, you could kill the Land Raider with Magnus. That's very doable. But then Magnus is out here, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want Magnus to get charged by all this either.
Okay. So I think we might be able to do something here. All right. Don't think I have any battle shocks. Nope.
You do on your turn. With your sword.
Oh, that's. Oh wait. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he passes 6.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, he passes. He's brave. We are going to go into +1 to wound. Let's see here. I do believe that is it for the command phase.
Yeah, it's tough with Thousand
Yep.
Suns. We don't have a lot of drops.
Going into movement. Start of turn 3, Magnus will stay in -1 damage, and I do believe that is it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think that's cool. This guy can move 13.
One thing that I need to work on is using cover because I've played Thousand Suns for so long that I'm like, I have an envelope, I don't need it, I don't care. But I do need to use it way more frequently. Like, why are these guys just standing out here in the open when they could have just been in this ruin? I don't fucking know.
Start off by moving these guys out.
Okay.
This guy.
He is in a very rough spot. Yeah, something else to keep in mind is you can't just something you could have done is you could have spent a CP to sticky this, but you do need, like, if let's say you had like 3 CP, you could have sticky
Yeah.
this, but you also have to remember that my scouts exist and I can pick them up and just drop them on it. So
Yeah. Okay, those guys are all moved. The shaman. We're gonna have to try and get some points here. So I think we are going. Let's see how far shaman gets at 10. Gets about right there. He would need to roll like a 2 to like a 3-inch advance. Let's see what the shaman rolls for an advance. He rolls a 2. I do not think that gets him there. I think it does actually. Cool. All right, so we will move him onto this objective. You could easily just overwatch that guy.
I could.
There's no other way I'm gonna be able to get on there though, I don't think, without sacrificing some stuff. Engage on all fronts, that's garbage. I think it is not the play to throw the shaman out there, because he's just gonna die for free. We will fall back with the Songors. We'll just move this guy out the way
he's the guy who puts
first.
leaders all the time.
Let's see, try and get.
It's hyper aggression is definitely one of our hardest matchups.
Keep him out of Overwatch range and get a line of sight for spells. Then we are going to fall back these Songors. Okay. Now just leaves Magnus and the Demon Prince. It's turn 3. I kind of want to I don't really want him to get charged.
So I'm going to spend my 1 remaining CP to do my reactive move with these guys.
Okay.
They are a Space Wolf unit, so I do not have to roll. Alrighty.
Okay.
Down to 0.
Alright, that just leaves my Magnus and Demon Prince.
I don't have any CP anymore, so.
Oh, okay. That is good to know then.
Hey, Fuskills.
Alright, so
How's
I
it going,
think with
dude?
this then we are going to...
Welcome to our T-Sun's learning game. If you have
This
any questions,
gladiator is
feel free
definitely
to
not gonna
ask.
die. I think... It'll be just that. Alright, we're gonna try something here. We are going to... move the Demon Prince. He can move 13.
That he can. So some things he's like,
Mm,
he really needs to desperate escape the sorcerer and terminator
he's
armor. So he can
definitely
shoot these
not
blood
gonna
claws
be
to death.
getting, because we're on +1 to wound right now, so we don't even have devs. I think. How far can he get?
Yeah, I basically consign these
No.
blood claws to death, but like they're not gonna.
I
Live
think
through
I need
this.
to threaten your helm, so I'm just gonna, even though he can't shoot too much,
But
we
this
are
Land Raider
going
is gonna
to
just
go
cram
like
itself in here and
this.
charge these rubrics.
I
I'm gonna
think I
clean out
should
his
be
whole
able to get a
objective, like-
line. Yeah, I can get some shooting down on that. So we're gonna put him right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Magnus, I will save his position. Alright, if I can ideally take out all of these blood claws, the Land Raider, I think, what do you have left? Wolfguard Head Takers. Where are these guys at?
They're in the Land
Are they
Raider.
in? Oh, they're still on the Land Raider.
Mhm.
Okay. I feel like if I can take out these Blood Claws, the Land Raider, and these guys, and you have the Lancer, the Terminators, the Cavalry, and then the guys that are inside, I do not think you will have the damage to deal with Magnus efficiently. The only thing you'll have is the Lancer. I could blank a CP. I could blank a damage for 1 CP. Alright, so I think what we're going to do here is... Let's see if this is dumb. We can move 5 to clear that, and then he can move 9. So you would be able to overwatch him. So he can move 9.
0 CP still. Still can't overwatch.
Oh, that's right. Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, so we're just gonna move him 9, put him right there.
Okay.
We have this objective.
I'm gonna
Alright, so
move like this.
yep, that's fine as long as there's nothing on here to take that. Alright, so that is the end of movement. You don't have any more deep strikes or anything.
Okay,
We're
wait,
going
wait,
to
wait. If your intention is to shoot these blood claws, you have to desperate escape the sorcerer and terminator armor. Otherwise, you cannot shoot them at all.
I honestly keep on forgetting about this guy.
Yep, that's why I reminded you. So
Alright, is that on a 1 or a 2?
So
or 1 and 2?
It's not on a 4,
Okay.
so he's fine.
Yeah.
But he is.
Normally, what is it? Is it a 1?
So it's. Man, I can never remember. I'd have to ask. It's a 1 or a 2. And then, like, because you were completely surrounded, I think there's some sort of penalty. But it's definitely not a 4. You're fine with a 4.
Okay, cool. So that guy's on there. These guys can now be shot because I completely forgot about him because I thought he was dead. So that was a good call that I need to pay attention to. Alright, so going into the shooting phase, starting off with psychic abilities, we will... These guys are completely out of range now, so we are going to put rerolls on these blood claws.
Man, I wish Bjorn was still
Yeah,
alive.
we'll put rerolls on the blood claws, and that will be coming from... Don't need temporal surge here, really. These guys are good. These guys are good. I want to charge possibly with him, which probably we won't need. So we're gonna do re-rolling hits on these guys coming from Magnus.
Okay.
That is a 6. We will push. Nice. That is an 11. So they have re-rolling hits. We will then do Doom Bolt onto the Land Raider coming from Magnus. That is a 5. That is not going to be enough. Channel... Oh, okay. Well, that works. So that is going to be enough. D3 plus 3. You take 5 on the Land Raider. He is at 2.
You have successfully cast every single spell this whole game and had no mortal wounds happen to you.
Yeah, this normally never happens.
I know. It's because you're playing me.
Alright, and then these guys don't need AP. Land Raider probably could take it just in case. We'll throw out extra AP on the Land Raider coming from the Coming from the shaman.
Okay.
Just see what we get. 7. Yeah, we'll push. See if we can get at least 1. Nope. So no AP, no doubles, triples. Don't need temporal surge. Going on to regular shooting. We will start off with the Demon Prince. We will shoot everything that he has into the Gladiator, see if we can get some damage down, and just melee these other intercessors. Oh,
Okay.
this thing doesn't work. Nice. Alright, so that would be the Infernal Cannon, 3 attacks, hitting on 2s, 1 miss, wounding on 6s, nothing. Then we will just throw out the Blessing, 9 attacks.
Thanks, Artan.
Hitting on 2s. Sustained. Wounding on 6s down to 5s. That would be 5 AP 1s, ignores cover.
I'll fail 1.
Okay. That'll be it for shooting for the Demon Prince. We will go on to the Sectars. We will shoot this lone Sectar into the Gladiator Lancer, and then the other 2 into actually, we're just gonna do all 3 into the Land Raider. So it'll only be missiles.
Sounds good.
Hitting on 4s. Nice. Wounding on 5s. Okay. That was a failed attempt. Good try, guys. Alright, moving on to the rubrics down here. We will put everything on this red squad into the Blood Claws here. And we will pop the sorcerers once per match ability. Starting off with the bolters. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Wounding on 4s. You are not an objective, so rerolling 1s. So 2 AP 2s. Ignores cover.
Okay, I fail both.
Okay. Soul Reaper Cannon. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Devs on 6s. So that will be 1 dev and 2 AP 2s.
Okay, pass both and take the dev.
And then we will do the anti-infantry mine bullets. Hitting on 3s, rerolling, 4s, rerolling 1s, no 1s. So 2 devs, 1 damage each.
Okay.
And then we will do the sorcerer, 9 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling, very nice. A lot better.
Jesus fuck.
That will be strength 8, so wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. So that will be 17 AP 1s.
Oh fuck, I fail 3.
Nice.
That's insane. Luckily, there's a whole other squad that can do the same thing.
Yep. Alright, so there's still a nice amount of guys left, so hopefully these guys don't bounce. Alright, so on to the next squad. I really didn't want to have to pop both of them, but you just saved like Jesus.
Yeah, that was insane. Yeah, I've passed 14 of those. And we did look up the rule. It is a 1 or a 2. You just are destroyed on a desperate escape.
And then doesn't it get increased if you're battle shocked, like to a 3, right?
No.
To a 1 or 3.
Nope. I don't think so. Basically, and you only had to take a desperate escape because you were completely surrounded.
Yeah. It's whenever you have to like pass through models, or if you do it while you're battle shocked, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Cool. All right. So yeah, we are going to do this squad next.
Okay.
I really don't know if I should pop that. I think I should, honestly, to get all of these guys out. So yeah, we're gonna pop his ability as well. I was
Okay.
hoping this Land Raider would die. 2 wounds, huh? You know what? We will try sending the bolters and the Soul Reaper cannon into the Land Raider, and the everything else into the Blood Claws.
Okay.
So we will do the bolters and Soul Reaper cannon first. So bolter hitting on 3s, no rerolls, 1 lethal. Wounding on 6s. So 1 AP2.
Okay. Good to go.
Saves. Nice. Soul Reaper cannon. Hitting on 3s. Lethal. No rerolls. Wounding on 6s. Devs on 6s.
There you go.
Nice.
He's dead from the devs. I don't
Very
explode.
nice. Oh, don't you have to take your dudes out?
Yeah, they get out. But I guess I should put them back on there first. He was like here. I forgot the guys were even inside, I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, yeah, there is not really a spot I can put him where Magnus can't see his dumbass. Because I think that's too far away. Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Now we
All
roll
right.
3 dice. Okay, everybody's fine.
Are good. Yep. All right, so that is that. We will be going on to the rest of that squad, which is just the anti-infantry mine bullets. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. 1 lethal, 4 re-rolling 1s. 1 dev and 1 lethal at AP, whatever.
I failed it.
So yep, 2 damage. All right, and then the other sorcerer's popping his ability, 9 attacks. We will fish. Unfortunate. All right, these are strength 8, wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. So 10 AP 1s.
Fail 6.
All right, those are the Marines done. Only thing left is Magnus. I will pop my 2 CP to put him back in Devastating Sorcery, so he has 4 rerolls. We are going to shoot. We are going to put his gaze into the Lancer, and what do these head takers do?
Not an incredible. They have
Blah,
just a
blah,
bunch
blah,
of.
blah.
They just have a fuck ton of paired mastercraft power attacks that are strength 5 AP2 damage too. So like they are the worst thing for me to throw at Magnus because he makes them damage 1.
All right.
And he wounds them on 6s. Oh, I guess I should have. I forgot their ability. It's on Magnus.
All right, so yeah, so we'll be putting gaze into the Lancer, and then we will try and finish off these blood claws with the blast.
Okay.
All right, so gaze of Magnus first into the gladiator Lancer here. Very nice. 3 attacks. Rolled triple 1s. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Okay, strength 11, wounding on 3s, re-rolling. All right, cool. So 1 dev, and then 2 to save at AP 1.
Okay. Does he ignore cover?
No.
Okay.
AP 2, well, AP 2 down to AP 1, so.
Oh, okay. Then I fail both of those. I'm not used to people pre-calculating their
Oh, yeah,
cover.
sorry.
So. He's down to 2 wounds.
I honestly think I should have just put everything into him, but that's okay. All right, so the Zinch's Firestorm, that will just go into the rest of these Blood Claws, hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Everything hits. Strength 6, wounding on 3s, re-rolling. So 6 AP1 damage 2s.
I will fail 1.
Wow. All right, that will be the end of shooting. Going into the charge phase, I believe I'm only going to charge with one thing. I'm not too worried about. I want to keep Magnus on that point. All right, so we are going to charge the Demon Prince into those intercessors. He's in.
Yeah, there's no.
And then we will be doing. That is the only charge. So we'll be going into the fight phase. We're going to do the sweep into these guys. So that is going to be 12 attacks hitting on 2s. No rerolls. And then that is going to be strength 8. So wounding on 2s.
How is it strength 8?
Oops.
That's Magnus's profile.
That is definitely Magnus. I think, so wounding on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
Also probably less attacks, I would imagine.
No, it's 12.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's 12. Yep.
Okay.
So strength 7, so yeah, wounding on 3s.
Okay.
So that will be 4.
At AP...
AP1.
Okay. I'll pass 2, fail 2.
All right.
You said it's 2 damage apiece?
Yes.
Oh, he's got your vortex on him. Okay.
Yep. All right, and then that'll be the end of my fight, and it'll be your smack back.
Oh, thank God. Three saves, AP nothing.
I'll save all of them.
Okay.
All right, so that will be the end of my turn. I score 5 points for area denial. I also forgot to score my primary again because I'm awesome. That'll be 8
2.
points.
Yep.
That'll be 5 points for area, and then 1 point for 2 quarters. All right, and then it'll go to you.
Okay, I'm gonna pick my scouts up.
Yep.
All right, assassination and defend stronghold. Okay. Well, that's... Oh, let me take a battle shock test on Ragnar and his friend. He's good. I think he's good. Yeah, Ragnar's leadership 6. And then my gladiator lancer. He's good. Okay, that's it for battle shocks. Okay. I don't think we can kill Magnus. But we'll put Oath of Moment on Magnus. Because why not? We're going to advance Ragnar because he has advance in charge. Fucking all 1.
Zooming.
Oh, that definitely changes what I was going to do. If I had gotten a big one, I would have just sent them over here.
Tie those guys up.
To kill some... Well, yeah, tie them up and then hopefully kill 1 or 2.
Murder some guys.
7-inch charge. 8-inch double charge. Fuck it. We're not a coward. Fucking 1. Ugh. And I'm not spending my CP to reroll that. We're gonna need that later. Okay, I gotta move Logan first. Wildly out of position. We're gonna advance my Space Wolf Scout 4, so he's going 10. Cool. Just enough.
Just enough.
Can you put a reroll hits thingy on Magnus for me, please?
Yep.
Thanks, dude. Okay. I think that's it for movement. Because I don't have any actions to do. Yeah, we're just defending stronghold. Fucking. Ugh. How much OC is this nerd?
3, I think. Yeah, 3.
Okay. Do I want to? No. No, I need to hold this, but we can't chance it. Okay, that's it for movement. Now for shooting. Ragnar's friend are gonna shoot this fucking shaman.
Oh, not the shaman.
They both hit. They both wound. AP nothing.
Save 1.
Okay, 1 damage. These guys don't have guns. The Terminators that have guns are going to shoot the Shaman as well, which I think is just the Assault Cannon and a Heavy Bolter. Bolter time. 4 saves, AP, nothing.
He's dead.
Okay, good. Fuck that guy.
Well, that gets you assassination.
Mm-hmm. All right. The Lancer. Man, I don't really even fucking know. We have to shoot at Magnus. They both hit.
Hitting on 4s, right?
Strength 14.
Is he
But
not?
yeah,
Is it not hitting on 4s?
Am I not? Do I bracket? I don't know. I don't play Space Marines.
Yes.
I don't bracket. Yes, I do. Okay, so I have to reroll that one. Okay,
Nice.
cool. It does wound.
Wounds on my invuln. I take it.
Okay.
How much damage?
8. 7.
8. 7. I will spend a CP to blanket.
So I'm gonna let you do that, but you have to decide that before you see the damage,
Oh, okay.
because it says specifically. I'm pretty sure it says specifically on the card. Once you have
Yeah, I
failed
think
a
it says
save,
after you fail to save. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so you can't just be like, oh, you only got a 1, I'm gonna take it. You have to do it beforehand. So just something to
Gotcha.
remember whenever you're playing more competitive, less friendly games.
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay, these guys are gonna shoot Magnus with everything. Seven saves, AP1.
Ooh.
All right,
It takes
guys.
5.
Okay. These guys aren't going to shoot shit 'cause they're locked in eternal combat with this demon prince. I should have had them fall back. Actually, do you mind if I just say that they walked back?
Yeah, for sure. You've already you've given me the courtesy already many times in this learning process.
I don't think I can out OC you on this point. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's it for shooting. I got some charges. Got 1 fucking CP. Okay. These Wolfguard head takers are going to charge Magnus. 5 will do it. Thunderwolf Cavalry into Magnus. 8 will get me there. Alright, that's probably not going to be enough to fucking kill him. Bjorn and his buddies are going to charge the Sorcerer. 5, I'm not sure that'll do it.
I think it does. Yeah.
Oh, barely, yeah. Okay, these guys are going to charge these goats. 6. And then Ragnar is going to charge... I don't know if we're going to double charge or not. What's the difference? 7, 8. No, we're just going to charge the blue guys.
All right.
A 5 will not get me there. Fuck it, we'll reroll. Why not? I already regret it. Okay.
There you go.
9 will get me in. We're going to do something silly. So he's going to go his full 9 and get there. I don't think Ragnar can Ragnar base. He can't base that guy. Never mind. Couldn't move block ourselves. So we're just going to pile into these blue nerds. That's it. Everyone is in melee somewhere with something.
Yep.
I'm going to have the tank fucking charge Magnus. I don't think that gets him there. Yeah. Oh, I just disconnected.
Uh-oh.
Yep. I'll reload it. That was weird.
I'm upset that your theme name isn't Filian.
Oh, why?
Cause has the match. They're gonna be like, who's this DS guy?
Oh, yeah. It's because my Steam account has existed for a lot longer than I've been Fi.
Yeah.
Okay, game's back up.
Oh, I got huge buttons everywhere.
Oh shit. Okay. Do you still have huge buttons?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
That's weird. Why are those guys there, but everything else is in the spot that it was in? That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They were back there. It just you rewind time and it just I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't have interrupt money, so we're just gonna slam everything directly into Magnus's head.
Yep.
Start with the Thunderwolves. Hitting on threes. Four saves, AP2.
Save 3 of them.
3 damage. So
3
2
damage. So 2. He's at 8.
And then 6 more saves at AP1.
Fail 3.
Okay, 1 damage apiece.
Okay.
Alright, next is the head takers. 18 attacks, hitting on threes, sustain, and lethal. And dev, eventually. That's insane. Let me make sure I'm not cheating. So they have dev from their head taker thing. They don't have... Okay, so they don't have sustain because that was coming from putting Ragnar with them or something like that. So no,
Okay.
just lethals. Okay, strength 5, so wounding on 6s.
Yep.
But those are those are both dev. So 2
So
saves at
2
AP2.
saves.
Yep, 2 at AP2.
Save 1.
1 damage apiece because you are -1 to damage.
He is at 2. Might be able to finish him off, actually.
Now, if I had a... Yeah, I'm going to tank shock you with the CP from the Lancer. Because otherwise you're not going to die. How does that work? Where you tank shock? I never do this.
It's off your toughness, and
Yeah.
it's 5s or 6s.
Okay, so I'm toughness fucking 11? 10.
Yep.
3 dev wounds.
He's dead.
Alrighty.
The CV blows up. He does not.
So I do think it was the right play to move him out into the middle. Though. You had to do something.
Yeah. I had to. That's what I was basically hoping, that I had to move him out in the middle. Hopefully, he basically tanks stuff, and then I'm able to kill enough stuff on the smackback to keep the OC on there. But yeah, you were able to do enough lethals. The lethals is what hurt. It was
Yeah,
the
for sure.
lethals.
Yep, that is the detachment ability. Oh, he doesn't move. Okay, this guy's just dead if you want to just get rid of him.
Yep.
All right. These Thunderwolves here into your goats. Oh, no lethal hits. Sorry. Although I've probably completed my saga by now.
1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah, I think you did, because it says half, right?
Yeah, it's half your character's vehicles
Yeah.
and
So
monsters.
yeah, you have lethals on everything now. Actually, yep.
Okay. So 5 saves at AP2 on your goats.
Save 1.
Okay. And then 4 more saves at AP1. Alright, Ragnar and his friends. His one friend. Alright, they all hit. 2 sustained and lethal. Because he does have sustained. I've been trying to cheat the whole game, but finally we got there. Okay, 10. AP 3.
How much damage each?
2.
2. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Well. And they will get to hit me back.
Yeah, that is everything, isn't it? Okay, close combat weapons. Hitting on 3s, lethals, wounding on 4s. So that will be 6 AP 0s.
I'll fail 4.
Nice. And then the force weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Wounding on 3s up to 2s because I'm still on +1 to wound. So 2. AP 1s, say both.
Pass both.
Okay.
Poor Ragnar. All of his blood claws are dead, as always. Okay, that is the end of my turn. I will get Assassinate. And Defend Stronghold is ongoing.
All right.
What I should have done is not put my scouts there. I should have pre-measured before I put my scouts down. So basically, like, why? Because, like, you can learn something from this too. This guy can only move 13 inches, right?
Yep.
13 inches doesn't put him on the objective. You could advance him, I suppose, and then just be on there. Never mind. Putting them on there was the right choice, because you could just advance and then be on it. Okay, never mind. Unregard.
Okay. So that'll be my turn, right? Yeah. Score 3 points on primary. Battle shocks on the Songors. They do get +1 leadership from the
Herd banner.
Yep. He passes. Battle shock is. I think that's that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Secondaries. Sabotage and defend stronghold. Definitely not getting that.
Rough actions for the end of the game when you've got 3 units left, for sure.
Yeah. And it's at the end of your turn, so that's definitely not happening.
Okay, so for him, basically the game is sort of unwinnable at this point. These guys are locked up, so they can't shoot. If he doesn't have fallback and shoot, that's the weakness of Coven. These guys will kill this Lancer, but the Lancer doesn't matter anymore. Magnus is dead. The Demon Prince will probably take my home objective from me. But it is annoying. It will decrease the amount of primary I score.
We have 1 CP.
But I'm going to just get...
All right. So we are going to go
9.
into...
And then kill these dudes. Like, they're not
We'll just pop the plus range since we don't really have anything else to do with it. We're probably not going to have anything left after your next turn, so it'll be plus 6-inch range. We did all the battle shocks. Going on to movement. We are going to...
Doombolt Ragnar in the head.
I honestly would like these guys to shoot some stuff.
So, here's the things you need to think about. One, you've got to pray that your sorcerer can Doombolt Magnus or Ragnar in the head. Like,
yeah,
because you can't fall back and shoot, which is one of the biggest weaknesses in Coven, right? So you've got to Doombolt him, and then you can shoot something.
Yeah.
It is kind of a the game's sort of over sort of thing.
Yeah.
But the Lancer, you can kill it, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Everything that he's designed to kill is dead. So if you're trying to score the most points, like for your team, you want the Demon Prince to run over here and try to charge these scouts. So you don't even want to shoot them.
Yeah, that was my exact plan was going to be. I was going to move this. I was going to move him up to get him as close as he can, shoot something out here, and then charge them.
Yep.
All right. So we are in movement. We will move these sectars. I was planning on. I wanted to try and cleanse with them, but I don't think I can do that at this point. I mean, sabotage. I think I need them to like try and kill some stuff because
you score sabotage at the end of your turn, so they're not gonna live if they sabotage.
Oh, it's the end of your turn, actually.
Yeah, I get to go and try to kill them. So you've got a CP. Do you have something you need that CP for offensively, or if you're trying to if we're in a teams tournament, you're trying to score points to not lose too badly at this point, it's worth ditching defend stronghold.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I would.
Yep. So basically, you're just trying to get points. You have nothing offensive, so spend a CP to redraw something that might be scoreable.
So sabotage is definitely not scoreable. I might be able to score defend stronghold.
There is no way in hell you're going to score defend stronghold.
Yeah. All right. So get rid of that one.
Yeah.
Behind enemy lines, perfect.
There you go.
All right.
You'll get 3 for that.
Cool. So we will start off by moving the Demon Prince. 13 gets him to put him out like right there. It's gonna be a 7. Might be able to do it. We're gonna have to pray.
Yeah, and if I hadn't kept 5 OC on here, you could have just advanced and surged into this and been fine. But you do need to charge that because you need to kill some. You don't out LC me.
Yep. I mean, I guess I also could, instead of going for the charge, I could just surge and then shoot. That might actually be the safer play.
It's one of those things where like if you try one and it doesn't work, you're gonna feel bad either way. But you've got 6 shots, right? And they're damaged too. Like you have a reasonable expectation because you have Vortex. You could shoot them all to death. Or you don't even have to shoot them all to death. You just have to shoot 2 to death. Right? Because you don't have to take my home. You would like to, but you really just have to make it so I don't have it. So you just have to kill 2.
But it's sticky, so I would have to get on it one way or another.
Yep. So you would have to surge or charge.
Surge or charge, yeah. I feel like surge will probably be more reliable. Yeah, plus, I don't think I'm gonna kill enough stuff over here. Actually, if I do that, though, then these guys won't be able to really do anything.
Well, the idea is you're Doombolting Ragnar and then shooting something.
Yeah.
So one spell is already accounted for.
Now, what is the possibility that I Doombolt him, move these, fall these Songors back, and then shoot these Thunderwolf Cav? Because that would have got me defend stronghold if I was able to kill all of them. I don't think it's worth trying to shoot them now. I mean, I still need to take my home, so I think that might be the
no
play.
world where these guys kill every single Thunderwolf cavalry in one activation. Also,
Yeah,
something else to
probably.
keep in mind: you're gonna move these guys back. You're gonna end within my ability to move them, and I'm just gonna move 6 inches and tuck up into this wall so you can't even see me.
Gotcha.
Because remember, I do have that stratagem. So when you're making your plans, you have to think about what the bad guys could do to fuck up your plans. Because like you do all that, you surge over here so you can shoot me, and you follow these guys back, and then I'm just like, well, actually, dickhead, I'm gonna go hide in this bush. And then yeah, you can shoot the Wolf God Terminators, but oh, okay.
All right, so we will. I think that's all. That's all movement. I moved these guys. Moved the Demon Prince. These guys are in combat. These guys are in combat. All right. That'll be it for movements. Going into shooting, starting with psychic abilities. We're gonna Doom Bolt Mr. Ragnar over here.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 5. We don't have the channel. That is a 6. Unfortunate.
And
So that is a fail.
This is why Thousand Suns are a B tier army. Like you needed that to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So alright, so
yep, that failed.
that's failed. So I think at that point, because what I was gonna do is Doombolt this guy, and then just try to risk the charge on the Demon Prince so that I could surge these guys to get them in line of sight to shoot something. But that's not happening. So I'm just gonna surge the Demon Prince then to just keep that place safe, since I don't really have that move anymore. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's probably the move. So we're gonna surge the Demon Prince from the Demon Prince. That's an 8 channel. That is doubles. I take 1, and I move 6. Don't need AP rerolls.
So, chat, what I could do
Probably
is
can't
surge
see
these guys now.
anybody to do
Just to
rerolls.
fuck them, but I'm not.
Yeah, no, these
we're not
guys
gonna
can't
do that.
see nothing.
But that is the thing I could do.
Yeah.
Also, they can't shoot anything because they're tied up with Mr. Ragnar.
Yeah, well, I was just trying to see if they could cast reroll hits.
Oh, yeah, they can see these guys.
I was trying to do it on the tank, but I don't think I can see him.
You can definitely see the tank.
All right, so we'll just throw reroll hits onto the Lancer.
Yeah, the sorcerer can. Your aspiring guy can't, but
All right, cool. So we got rerolling hits on that. All right, so that will be it for spells because we don't have any more guys to cast. Going on to shooting, we will activate the sectars. We'll just be shooting everything into the Lancer because these guys are not in range. This guy's in range. That guy's in range. So we'll shoot the 2 flamers on those guys that can reach the Thunderwolf cav, and then everything else into the Lancer.
okay.
So the 2 flamers into the Thunderwolf cav, 2d6. That would be 7. Wounding
chat.
on.
If you are a first-time viewer, or not what part of my Discord, please consider joining my Discord community. We organize tournaments, I do some coaching like this, and we talk about Warhammer all the time. The information is down in my bio, so please leave me a follow and join the Discord if you haven't already. We should be starting a new tournament in the next couple days. I'm sorry, can you say that again? How many saves do I have to make?
6 AP2s that came from these sectars onto the cavalry, Thunderwolf cavalry.
All right. Well, fuck. All right, it's 2 damage apiece or 1?
1.
Oh, okay, that's
So-
not nearly as bad.
Yeah. 1 dude dead. Alright, the other heavy flamer that's going into the Gladiator Lancer. 6 attacks. Wounding on 5s. 2 AP2s.
He's dead.
Alright.
He does not explode.
Cool, and then shooting the Demon Prince into these guys. That will be 3 attacks from the Infernal Cannon, hitting on 2s, all hit. Strength 5, wounding on 3s, 2 AP 2s, damage 2.
I'll fail both. Mission accomplished.
All right. Nice. And then the Dark Blessing, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. 4 AP, 1 damage 2s.
I'll fail 2 more.
Okay. I guess we'll just shoot the Aspiring Sorcerer's pistol. Or just whatever pistols, which I'm sure is just 1.
I think the wizards will have them.
Oh yeah, he does. He has an Infernal Bolt pistol. Alright, so Infernal Bolt pistol hitting on 3s. Nothing. And then the Warp Flame pistol from the Aspiring. Wounding on 4s? 5s. Wounding on 5s. So 2 AP 1s, damage 1s. On Ragnar.
Pass 1, fail 1.
Alright. That will be it for shooting. You smack back first with Mr. Ragnar.
Yeah.
And the Thunder Wolf Cav.
Also, I smack first with Ragnar, and then you activate. Alright, strength 6, so wounding on 3s. 4 saves at AP 3.
Saves 1.
Okay,
3 guys dead.
2 damage apiece. Oh no, not the bolters. Okay, now you get to pick.
Alright, I guess I will smack back with the Songors.
That makes the most sense.
Chain Swords. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. And then I believe that's it for your guys, so we will do these guys. Close combat weapons. Both hit, wounding on 4s. Nothing. And then the force weapons hitting on 3s, lethals, and then wounding on 3s, down to 2s for plus. Oh no, never mind. No +1 to wound here, so 6 AP 1s.
Okay. Your goats have 13 saves to make. But 6 saves for Mr. Ragnar. He'll fail enough to die.
Not quite Songors. Alright. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alright.
I score 4 points for behind enemy lines, nothing for sabotage, and then yeah, it'll be your turn.
I will choose to pitch Defend Stronghold at the end of your turn.
Alright.
Because I'm never going to score that. Okay, let's see what we get. I will, however, get 9 points for a primary.
Yep.
Cleanse and Overwhelming Force. Okay. That guy's going to go there and cleanse. I'm going to advance these intercessors because I need to get them on the middle objective. Yeah. Okay. I guess this guy's just gonna run the fuck away. Make you come kill him if you want to. These guys are going to cleanse as well.
All right.
Oh, and we will Oath of Moment these Sectar.
Okay.
Hello. Alright, that's it for movement. I declared 2 cleanses already. Overwhelming force. Okay, there's only 1 unit on it. Okay. Shooting. There is no shooting. Really. Because the one guy with the gun is hidden.
Oh, nice.
So these guys have assault, so they're going to shoot at the Sectar, I suppose. Are they all in range is the question. That guy's out. Okay. Seven saves. AP nothing. 1. AP 1.
All right. On my 3 up or 4 up. How much damage each? 1.
1 damage piece. Okay, that's it for my shooting. Now charge time. These intercessors are going to charge your robots. Cool, good job, guys. Is there a reason you did not Overwatch in the movement phase?
No, no particular reason at all, actually.
Okay. That is a thing that you should remember to do. You can do it for free, and they would have probably killed a wolf, maybe.
Yeah, one of these wolves, yeah.
Head takers next. This is so awkward. Okay. Bjorn, or Logan and his friends. We're gonna CP
Nice.
reroll that. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's it for charges. You don't have anything to interrupt. Okay. I'll just start
Yeah,
with
no.
Logan. So basically, like, these guys are, everything's dead.
Yeah, these guys are picked up. Same thing with the Sectars.
Yep.
Get these guys out of here. Save a little time.
Okay. So at the end of my turn, I will get cleanse on 2. And overwhelming force for 3. Okay, pass it back to you.
Alright, getting rid of sabotage at the end of your turn. Drawing. Mark for death and establish locus. Mark for death not happening.
You can score tiny mark for death relatively easily, and there's, but you can, or you could just establish locus for 4 VP.
Yeah. So I get 3. And then I'll probably just establish, honestly, because that's an automatic 4 points.
Yep.
So yep, I'll just establish in your deployment for 4. That would be basically the end of my turn 5. get that out of there.
Okay, well, I will pick up my scout at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Then I will deep strike him into your fucking backfield.
Hell yeah. What did you draw? Behind enemy lines?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and I have to battle shock him, I suppose.
That's what I really need to start doing with my Songors. I need to pick up my Songors at one point so that I can have them as a utility for that as well.
Okay, there's no point doing this. All right, because I can't kill that Demon Prince, and there's no reason to. So I will get 12 for primary, because I control everything except my home field. And then I will get behind enemy lines for 4. And extend battle lines for 4. No, I won't. Nope. Just 2.
Yeah, 2.
So what I will actually do instead is pitch that for a CP and redraw it.
A new target, nice.
Tempt me a
There you
target.
Let's see. Yeah, that would have been a lot better. All right,
Okay.
so few things I know. Okay, so one thing, some of the things that I know for sure, just me seeing, I need to utilize my Songors better. Like you said earlier, I had one squad basically just chilling right here, not doing anything for the whole entire game, and then they died. I think I used the second squad over here pretty okay. I think they
I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that.
got good value out of that. What else do I feel like I definitely probably messed up on? I feel like on my go turn, I could have made better decisions. Maybe split firing more. I feel like maybe I should have ignored the Land Raider. What's your input on what I could have done in this match differently?
So for that turn in particular, once the Land Raider had delivered Ragnar, it was just a distraction Carnifex.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So shooting that, especially in your Dev Wound turn, was kind of a waste. You could have shot Logan or like anything else, basically. Yeah, because it has no value. It's just 2 flamers, and it's an awful unit, and I would never take it in an actual like list that I gave a fuck about.
Yeah, I think also I didn't play around the reactive move well because you were able to reactive Logan Grimnar's squad. I think they moved like back there, and then I wasn't able to shoot them at all. I think that was another thing that kind of I messed up on, because I think you got 2 good reactive moves this game. That one right there, and then I think there was another one that you got like around here somewhere when I moved a Magnus up. But
Yeah,
this deployment is pretty rough too.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but you have to be ready to play on every.
Yep.
Okay, so what else could you do better? Yeah, better use of your utility pieces. You basically wasted Umbrellific Crystal.
Yep.
Because you could have just
trying to find out how to use that better.
Yeah, you could have just walked to where you wanted to go.
Yep.
Right. So
For sure.
Whenever you pick him up, already know where they're going to go, and then see if it's useful. Right.
Right.
Because yeah, they walk out, they shoot him to death. They're in a little bit better of a position. Basically, you spent the whole game really reacting to what I was doing and not really being able to implement your own sort of plan. Did you have a plan?
So basically, the main game plan was to focus most of my forces in this side of the map. I was going to try to hold my home and my natural expansion over here, and then once you moved out into the middle, then I would clear that stuff out and then try to hold that so that I could at least hold my home and then the 2 points in no man's land. But I don't think for one, like you said, I had both of my sorcerer squads over on this side, which that was not optimal because they spent a good amount of time not really doing much. My original thought process was trying to use them to screen out since I moved the original squad out. So I feel like I could have used something else to screen back there. And then, yeah, like, I run into a lot of trouble, like I said before, with spreading my stuff too thinly. Because like you said before, I can't just let you have that objective for free for the whole game. So So I need to be
I
able
usually end up playing
to
art.
use enough resources to be able to contest that stuff without losing all of my assets. I think I probably should have put that other squad of scouting Songors over here with the Terminators, and I think that might have helped a bit better. And I
Yep.
probably should have put the other Sorcerer squad right here in the middle on this home, so that they could have moved out over the wall and have multiple lanes of shooting to threaten stuff.
Definitely, completely agree. And if you had put the sorcerers here on the line, which is scary, like you said, but then you put the Zangors in front of them and scout forward 6, I'm not going to turn one charge into Zangors to then just get domed by a whole bunch of fucking Terminators behind them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So, like, you move blocking like that, not only does it keep you safe, it stops me from doing the thing anyway. Like, I'm not going to throw away Ragnar's Bloodclaw unit to kill some goats.
Yeah.
Now, what I would try to do is drive the Land Raider forward, get out, and flamer the Zangors out of the way. Like, that is a thing I could try to do, so you do still need to be a little bit further back, but it's a safety net.
Right.
You also, I don't know if it was just sort of like towards the end of the game, but you did forget a bunch of your own rules. Like, you forgot a bunch of your lethal hits from your sorcerer shooting a couple times. Not very often, but like I did notice. I was like, wait, shouldn't that be lethal?
Right.
The dev wound turn was fine. You did pick up a lot of stuff, and you had to kill Ragnar and his like most of his blood claws, and then I saved a ridiculous amount. Like, there's nothing you can do about someone passing 14 armor saves out of 17.
Yeah.
So don't get on yourself about that. Ragnar should have died there in the middle of the board. Instead, he ran forward, tied up a rubric squad, and killed one.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
it's just the dice suck sometimes. And let's pretend you had killed Ragnar. Logan and these Thunderwolves are still like gonna come kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So it wouldn't really have changed much of anything. Besides, there might be some more dead Terminators before the rubrics all died.
Yeah. Yeah, I needed to pressure the other side of the map more.
Yep. And so another thing to really think about is you saw even hitting your Terminators with Logan and the Blood Claws and Oath of Moment, you still lived. Not a lot, but like, so if not the point I'm getting at, if they had been over here and just fought Ragnar, they would have definitely lived and clapped back. Like, I needed all of that to kill them. They are a very tanky unit. So don't be afraid to have them actually get into a scuffle. Now, but also don't let them get swarmed, because that's when they die.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen Gazgul in the Wog turn just bounce off our 10 Scarab Occult Terminators.
Yeah, I think that's another thing I need to work on, because I am super passive with my Terminators because they are so expensive, so I don't want to lose them without getting them that much value out of them. But like you said, I think the best time to be a little bit aggressive with them is probably early, because all your stuff is more spread out.
I would also recommend that you put the Terminators in Deep Strike with Crystal. Then you don't need to worry about them turn 1 charging, and like what you can do, and this is the tactic I like to use with them, is you deep strike them in 9 inches away. So like, let's go back to how we were set up on the whole map, right?
Yep.
At the very start. Remember we were talking about you deep striking over here.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, that's not a good idea because now you're stuck in that corner forever. There's a huge difference. I would have definitely recommended it if they were arriving from reserve, show up, shoot the fuck out of all these intercessors, and then teleport away somewhere useful.
Yeah.
Like,
See, that was something that I've been thinking about doing, but I asked in the Thousand Suns Discord one time to do that, and a lot of people came and said that no, that it's bad. That if you have Crystal on your Terminator Sorcerer Lord, that you shouldn't be putting them in Deep Strike. And I'm like, but it sounds like a great idea, because if I'm able to drop them somewhere with a Deep Strike, like basically vaporize whatever is near me, you probably maybe wouldn't be able to get to them to tie them up, and then I can just pick them up on my next turn.
So obviously I disagree with them on that one. It's all matchup dependent.
Yeah.
It could be a good idea, it could not. It just depends. But you do need them to come in turn 2. Like, even if it's a suboptimal spot turn 2.
Right.
Like, what normally when you normally play a game, how much shooting do they do turn 1?
Not much at all.
Yeah, not much at all. And the reason why the Discord is arguing against it is because you want them on the field because they are a huge output. But if you can get them into a great spot, or even just a mediocre, they have to come in and kill something on turn 2, and then they can crystal away. Like,
Right.
you can't keep them in reserve. And then people have to hide, right, and screen, and like it's a much bigger deal to screen out 10 Terminators, and so they have to play differently.
Right.
And then maybe you drop them in, shoot something to death, and then you just chill there because there's other stuff to do next turn. Maybe you hold on to that crystal, and now they have to keep screening. Because, like, I don't know if you noticed, but as soon as all your shit came in and you couldn't pick up, I got to move out a bunch of my utility units.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's always nice to hold that threat.
Yeah. As soon as I picked up these Terminators, this whole side just flooded with the cavalry, the stuff that was inside the Land Raider. Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, man. Thanks for the game. That was I would like if whenever you're free and you don't mind, I would love to have matches like this because I feel like I picked up a good amount of information. That I will be taking into my match tomorrow versus Artanis.
He's typing away in chat right now, so he watched the whole game.
Nice. But yeah, so yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the game. I'd love to get some more matches in with you guys to try and get better. I'm on a mission this year to try and improve a lot with T-Suns, so definitely want to get some more matches in whenever you got the chance.
Yeah, of course. It also might benefit you to like watch me play a game as Thousand Suns.
Yeah, dude. Whenever you stream, I try to tune in, but more recently you've been playing a lot of Blood Angels. I think you played like 1,000 Suns game kind of recently, but yeah, more recently you've been on the Blood Angels. But yeah, whenever you're playing Thousand Suns, I always try to watch on stream.
Yeah, I'll run a coven list against somebody next weekend or like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, somewhere in there. Because I'm always running Phalanx whenever I play Thousand Suns, so I'll do a coven thing.
Did you ever play Grand Coven?
Yeah, that's what I started with.
Okay, nice. And then you just got on the Phalanx train because of all the fallback utility.
Yes, for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, Phalanx does look super fun just because of the being able to fall back and shoot, and then the other stratagem, I think it's the Revenge of the something, where you can basically kill one of your own psychers, and then you can just do a full shooting phase. That shit sounds cool.
It is really cool. Where are you? Yeah, that's a coven list. Like, this is typically what I run around with. That's not in there anymore. It's something like this.
That's Chaos Spawn. And this is Coven, right? This is supposed to be for Coven.
Yeah, and then there's another sorcerer in here. And as I've played this list more, there'd probably be more of these guys.
Yeah, I used to only run one squad of Songors, but I've learned that I feel like 2 squads is like the sweet spot.
Yeah, I'll definitely play Coven. Also, FY, not Phil. Ugh. Yeah, 2 Zangors is definitely the way to go. Because it gives you more ability to like have one sit on your home objective and have one screen, right? Like,
yeah.
I like Chaos Spawn. I usually have 3 units of goats now. Because 3 units of 3, and I'll put 1 in Deep Strike, right?
Oh, you have an Exalted on disc too. Cool.
I've tried that before. He's out. I wouldn't run him anymore. I was basically, whenever I made this list, I was trying to do a thing where it was like this unit with him would be like over here, just lone opt and just chill on this objective. But that's like 220 points of dude. Which is
that's true.
Too many points of dude for just an 18-inch lone op bubble. I do like the Demon Prince with Vortex. I am a fan, especially if you're running a whole bunch of Sekitar and not running an Infernal Master.
Yeah, so that was my thought process with the Sectars as well, is that since I wasn't running any Infernal Masters, I wanted to have some sort of Overwatch threat, so that was the reason for the 4-man brick.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think they did just fine. You held this point really well. Like, if they hadn't been there, Bjorn would have just stomped his way into the middle and just thrashed everybody.
What do you typically use your Vortex Beast for?
Big old distraction. People are scared of him, but he doesn't really do much. So I will, like, start him here-ish, depending on where the enemy's anti-tank is.
Right.
And then go like hide him in here so his mortal wound aura is smashing the middle objective.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Or like, and then like turn 3, they'll come out and put him out there. But he's coming out on the same turn that I'm exposing Magnus and the Demon Prince and Rubrics, because like I said, if you just put him out there, he's going to die.
Yeah, I think I need to try that. I think I want to try that strategy as well because you're basically threat overloading them, right? Like you're putting so much stuff out there that
That is what you have to do.
yeah, they really have to decide what they want to shoot at and stuff.
Any army in 40k can kill Magnus in a turn if that's the only thing they have to shoot at, and they can shoot at him with their whole army.
Right.
Like, so one of the ways I like to use Magnus a lot, like on this deployment, I'll put him like back here somewhere, so he can respond in either direction, and then I will like hide him as far away as humanly like okay, and my Lancer's back where it was.
Right.
Okay, so I know I can't put him in this firing lane because the Lancer will get me. But the Lancer can't get me if I'm over here. So I'll just swing out and like, okay, here's my fucking stick, and I can use this stick to beam anything in the middle or over here.
Right.
And if you put him in the middle, he's... But, and then if like the Lancer's over here, Magnus just comes this way and does the same thing. With the 9-inch extra range, or the plus 6-inch range from the detachment ability. You know?
Yeah.
So I like to keep him centrally located because he moves fast enough that he can just react to different situations.
Yeah, I think that would probably actually would have been a better spot for him too. All right, well, yeah, man. Thanks for the match. I'm pretty sure you have some husband and dad duties you have to attend to and stuff. I'm gonna go make me some dinner. But yeah, like I said, dude, I'd like to get some more games in whenever we can. That would be awesome.
For sure. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Yeah, take it easy.